What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch along Monday night football settings, people. Everton against Arsenal, live from Goodison Park. Big game. And listen, an absolute must-win game for Arsenal Football Club. When you look at the way this season has been going, you look at the weekend results, Arsenal have to win this game. They have to go 3-point collecting. And, Everton are on a terrible run of form. And it's imperative that Arsenal take advantage and get the 3 points tonight. Big up to everyone for tuning in. I'm sure a lot of you tuned in earlier today for the stream today. Let me put Xhaka mode on, people. Let's just hit that from now, people. No messing about. Let's hit Granit Xhaka mode straight away. And speaking of Granit Xhaka mode, a certain Granit Xhaka is back in the starting 11, which for me is a massive surprise. Just for the simple fact that he's been out injured for, nearly 2 months. And to come straight back into the team, as far as I'm aware, he hasn't played an under-23 game. So is he going to be match fit? I think that's a very big risk. It does show you how much Mikel Arteta rates him. So a massive shock to me that Granit Xhaka goes straight back into the team. Him being on the bench, cool, I can understand. Him not being in the team would have been normal for me, due to the fact he's been out for 2 months. But Granit Xhaka comes straight back in. He starts. The headline news, people, and we will get into it. The headlines of the team selection. Xhaka comes in for El Neni. Kieran Tierney comes in for Nuno Tavares. And Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is dropped to the bench. Lacazette comes in up front. That is your headline news, people. That is where we at. Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, Odegaard in the 10, with Alexander Lacazette playing up front, Aubameyang on the bench, Nicolas Pepe on the bench. So, yeah, we're going to have lots to talk about. We'll get into the Everton lineup shortly as well. Now, for anybody that tuned in earlier today, if you caught the stream earlier today, big up to all of you. And if you didn't, no worries, but this was such an interesting picture, the fact that Everton have lost 6 of their last 8 games and drawn the other 2. They are 8 games without a win. They've only scored 1 goal in their last 4 games, Everton. Surely we have to be picking up 3 points against a team that scored once in their last 4 games. They are there to be beaten. They are there to be beaten. Like I said earlier, people, apparently the Everton fans are planning a walkout in the 27th minute as some sort of mini protest towards their owner. They are fuming with what's happening. Everton at the moment are unable to spend big money due to financial fair play. Fans believe that they've wasted money on a lot of players over the years. They're not happy with Rafa Benitez. Of course, he's a former former Liverpool manager who obviously was critical of Everton during his time. They are genuinely there for the beating. They are a wounded animal right now. But the problem with a wounded animal, sometimes, a wounded animal will bite back, will find some strength out of nowhere and will bite back. Or will they just lay there and take another defeat? Apparently it's 27 years since Everton's last trophy, which is why the 27th minute walkout. Big up to my bro, Door on Tour. For those who don't know, he's a big Nottingham Forest YouTuber, good friend of mine from way back in the day. And of course, Arsenal have been drawn in the FA Cup. The FA Cup draw was about half an hour ago, and Arsenal have been drawn away at Nottingham Forest. Away at Nottingham Forest. Hometown settings for me. So I'm sure I'll be rocking up to that game. So big up to Door on Tour. Make sure you go and subscribe if you want to. He does vlogs and really good content. But as you can see, Arsenal have been drawn away to Nottingham Forest. Looking forward to it. I'm sure I'll make the trip to the City Ground for that one. The headlines from the draw, I mean, Man United got Aston Villa. That's probably the biggest tie in terms of Premier League clubs. West Ham got Leeds. The other Premier League clubs did fairly well. Liverpool got Shrewsbury at home. Chelsea got Chesterfield at home. So a lot of the other teams have done fairly well. Tottenham have got Morecambe at home as well. So Man United are probably quite disappointed to be going to Aston Villa. So yeah, FA Cup settings, people. Crazy Cliff said, big up Notts, I'm going to try and go. Come on, man. Yeah, why not? Good game at the City Ground, you know. Dinesh and Forest away. Listen, it's a decent draw for Arsenal. I do remember them losing there a few years ago under Arsene Wenger, so certainly not a game that we can take lightly. Is it a rap show if he loses to these lot? Big up Jonathan Ampwy. Listen, all I can say, Jonathan, for me, if Mikel Arteta was to get beat tonight, I'm asking serious questions. Which may seem harsh, because some people will say, it's too early in the season to be talking like that, you know. But I just think Arsenal, at the moment, are kind of paddling along a little bit, if we can say that. I look at West Ham, and I know I keep talking about West Ham. I see a team that is invigorated, that's rejuvenated, that I genuinely enjoy watching West Ham play football. They're a bit old school. They're a bit of a throwback, you know. They're not overly tactical. It's kind of get the ball up to Antonio, get the bits and pieces, and then play off him. But it works. And we need to find a way to be better going forward. Arsenal are known for attacking football. Certainly in the last 2.5 decades, since Wenger's time. I know we were a little bit 1-0 to the Arsenal under George Graham. John Layout said, didn't we lose 4-2 last time? I think we did to Forest. I think that was at the City Ground as well. I think Welbeck, Rob Holding, it was them sort of times there, man. We were a bit of a mess. We really were. 3 points is a must. Listen, we have to win this game. We absolutely have to win. I know, man. Listen, I know I keep bigging up West Ham. It's because when I look at the other teams above us, your Liverpool, Chelsea's, Man City's, they're in a different atmosphere to us right now. No free hits. I'm not saying free hits, but they are just a far better team than us. I look at West Ham and I think we spent more than them. They've got a manager that we don't necessarily rate. So why are they doing so much better than us? So that's kind of the benchmark of where I'm looking at the moment. In terms of West Ham. So listen, tonight is a big game. Results went against Arsenal at the weekend. There's no doubt about that. Tottenham, West Ham, and Manchester United all picked up 3 points. United and Tottenham have gone above us. We will go back above them with a victory tonight. We have to win this game tonight, people. Over 1,000 of you in the chat. Thank you very much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Monday Night Football. As I said, people, no matter the result, especially if you're a Gooner, of course, do not let Arsenal ruin your week. You got to learn sometimes to detach yourself a little bit emotionally. We know this club at times will let us down. If we win, let's really enjoy it. If we lose or draw, hold it down, you know, hold it down. We're looking for at least 1,500 likes we're going for, people. It's Scenes FC. It's Monday Night Football. We're back in business. There's 1,100 of you in here already. We're looking for 1,500 likes. Lick down that like button, people. Bring some good luck. 3 points to the Gunners today, people. Let's do this. We're going 3-point collecting. I'm not having any of it. Don't forget, today's video sponsored by OneFootball. Link in the description below. Free app. Latest team news, transfer news, injury news, all of that. Download it completely free. They've been supporting the channel for a long time. It would mean a lot if you could download it. Big up to them for all of their support on the channel. Let's talk lineups. I'm sure you're thinking, Aubameyang's loyal. What's he gonna say? Aubameyang on the bench, people. On the bench. A lot of you were calling for it. We did a poll today in the show, and I think 74% of you said you wanted Aubameyang dropped. It's happened. Am I surprised? I think I am a little bit surprised. But at the same time, maybe it needed to happen. George said, Curtis, I got a question. If we can trust Saka on the right, Smith on the left, why can't we trust Martinelli through the middle? Listen, I think he can play through the middle. It's just, I think it is easier to play on the wing as a young player than it is as a striker. You know, occupying big centre-halves is a lot different. Big up my bro Akeem. He said, if Man U don't get top 4, Arsenal have to. If not, I believe Arteta should be sacked because we should be favourites after Man U with the money we spent, 100%. But the manager makes the difference. That's the problem. That is the problem. Emil Smith-Rowe, injured people, not even on the bench tonight. He had a tight groin after the Manchester United game, and he's decided to leave him out. Fair play to Arteta. I did say on the stream today, he should not be risking players with muscle injuries. Big up to Abdi, who said, big up Curtis, I'm in a good mood. Passed my driving test today. Arsenal, please don't let me down. Big up to Abdi. I'm sure everyone in the community will echo those thoughts, and well done. Great feeling, man. I remember passing my driving test. It is an amazing feeling. You have that freedom now. So well done to Abdi. Morris said, yes, Curtis, big up all the fam. Let me see who the frauds are in here. If you hate Tottenham, smash a like. Lick down that like button. Lick it. 1,250 of you in here already, people. Let's do this. Let's go 3-point collecting this Monday night. It has to happen. Brandon said, big up Big C. Can't believe Mikel dropped Aubameyang. He's playing his cards now. Hope it's the right hand. We have to go. We have to win to go above Spurs. Now, where the problem will be, this is where we could run into problems, right? If he drops Aubameyang and we still don't score goals or we still don't look good going forward, then the issue you're going to have is, well, hang on a minute. Is the issue far bigger than Aubameyang? If Arsenal play well, score goals, then people are going to highlight Aubameyang and say, do you know what? He was holding us back because of the way he plays. So it's a risky decision, but I do think he needed to make that decision, Mikel Arteta, and show that kind of bravery, because I think as a striker, especially when you're comfortable playing, it's a wake-up call for you when you get dropped. I think Aubameyang needs that wake-up call. Even though I question Mikel Arteta's, system and the lack of creativity, I think you've got to give Aubameyang that kick up the backside that, listen, brother, I love what you've done in the past, but this can't run. This is a massive football club. You can't just play because of your name and your history. It's a risky one, but I do think it was probably necessary. Listen, I'd love nothing more than Aubameyang to come on 20 minutes to go and score. I really would. I still think Aubameyang has a role to play, but does probably need the wake-up. Big up my bro, Jar Digger. He said, I'm not sure Goodison Park semi-bogey team. Listen, we don't have a great record there. We don't have a great record at Goodison, man. It's just one of them grounds, innit? Close to the pitch, old school, good atmosphere. It can get lively there, man. Make sure you go and subscribe to my bro, Jar Digger. One of the best, if not the best music artists out of Nottingham. That's my bro. Big up Matisse, man. We got all sorts of people in here tonight. Big up Matisse. Hope you're well, my bro. Go and subscribe to him as well. Big Chelsea YouTuber. I'm sure you know him from the Big Six Show. Big up Matisse says, big up Curtis. Respect, bro. Pat Does Fitness said, I'm expecting 3 blood clot points. Listen, like I said, people, 8 games this team haven't won. 1 goal in 4 games. I'm sorry, if we can't beat them in this form, when Watford are rolling there 5-2, then we have to ask serious questions of everything that's going off. But listen, let's hope they just win. Yasin, you got me, man. I have to stand up. I have to stand up, man. Stand up. If you ain't Tottenham. I can only do it once, but, when I see it there, I can't ignore it. You know what I'm saying? It gets me out my seat, man. Yeah, man, I'm there, Joe. I'm there. Forest against Arsenal. I think it's in late January, man. I'll be up there. Don't you worry about that. Hometown settings. Yeah, man. We'll be there, man. Alfred said, been a minute, but glad to catch it today. Big up to Alfred with the super chat. People, what do you make of the team? What do you make of the team? Ramsdale in goal. Back 4, Tomiyasu, Benjamin White, Gabriel. Kieran Tierney comes back in for Tavares. I agree with that. I think Tavares has shown that going forward, he's definitely got quality, but defensively, there's still weaknesses in his game. He needs time. Tierney is a much more settled defender in my eyes. So I don't have no problem with that. You go into the midfield, Partey and Xhaka. I'm genuinely shocked that Granit Xhaka's gone straight back into the team. He's been injured for nearly 2 months. Is he fully fit? That is a big question. After nearly 2 months out. I'm just putting the tweet out, people. Serious, man. Risky. Right, there we go. And then we go into the midfield. Partey and Xhaka. As I said, I think Partey probably needs that experience next to him. But is this the right kind of experience? This is the problem, you know. Is Xhaka the right? And this is what I'm saying. How is he fit? How is the brother fit? He can't be fully fit. The man's been out for 2 months. But, you know, maybe he doesn't run that much. But I don't get it. I don't get it. Show Desmond said, big up Big C. Couldn't miss your build-up for anything, eh? Big up, bro. And then we go into the attack, of course, people. Saka on the right. Odegaard in the 10, Martinelli on the left with Lacazette up front. I mean, listen, if he was going to drop Aubameyang, then I expected that. I think he's rewarding Odegaard for the goal rather than punishing him for the penalty. I wouldn't have dropped him because of the penalty. I would have potentially dropped him because I think these are the types of games where Odegaard struggles. I can imagine it being physical. Up north, Everton, they're fighting for their lives at the moment. It could be a game that Odegaard struggles to get involved in. Hopefully he changes the narrative today, you know. That's what needs to happen sometimes. When a player's struggling, you have to change the narrative. I'm surprised that Odegaard's playing. And like I said, Granit Xhaka, I really don't understand how he can be considered match fit. He's had ligament damage in his knee. And as far as I know, he hasn't played any football. No under-23s, no nothing. And comes straight back into the team. That's wild. On the bench, Okonkwo, Leno is injured. Cedric, Holding, Tavares, Lokonga, El Neni, Pepe, and Nketiah. And the skipper, of course, Aubameyang on the bench. Eddie Nketiah, I mean, as I said, man's rejecting contracts, but still finds his way on the bench somehow. Clear favourites. Listen, we are clear favourites, but that's what worries me a little bit. Liverbird's trolling now. Listen, man, you should want us to beat Everton, man. They're your rivals. But he just wants to see the meltdown. I hear you, Liverbird. I hear you. Cho said, how is Xhaka even starting straight from injury? He and that Cone man must be best mate. I think he's his new adopted son, man. I'm telling you. The way that Hector Bellerin left, I think he took to Granit Xhaka, man. But listen, I need to ask 2 questions. I'm hearing that Granit Xhaka is captain tonight, people. I mean, Thierry Henry's turning off the TV as we speak. You know that already. Thierry said, listen, man, you make this guy the skipper, I don't watch. So Thierry's turning the TV off. So, I mean, I don't know. Listen, let's hope all goes well. I'm not having the meltdown right now because I'm hoping all goes well. Big up to Snake Eyes who said, watching from my hospital bed. Hopefully Arsenal give me a lift today. Big up Big C. Thanks for the message, bro. Big up. He's had an operation on his spleen. Get well soon, bro. Appreciate the support on the channel. Big up to Pep Teta. We are in the mud in the FA Cup against Jenkinson. Now, you can just imagine, can't you? Jenkinson, who plays for Nottingham Forest, just putting in some world-beating performance against Arsenal out of nowhere. Listen, you know me, people. I could have a meltdown right now that Granit Xhaka's starting, but I have to hold it down. I have to hold it down because if we win the game and he plays well, why am I going to go crazy like that? Just relax. Yeah, just relax. Let's see how the game goes. After the game, if things haven't gone to plan, then we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a problem. But right now, I'm chilling. Yeah, let's transmit positivity into the performance. Let's talk about the Everton team, people. Pickford in goal. Coleman at right back. Keane and Godfrey and Mina. And Alan, Decore, Gray, Townsend, Gordon, and Richarlison. Interesting team selection there. I mean, I'm just looking at their formation and how they're lining up. It says they're playing 4-4-1-1, Pickford in goal, Coleman, Mina, Keane. Godfrey's playing at left back. Now, Godfrey is a centre back playing left back. Get at him. Saka, get at him. Anthony Gordon on the right, Decore and Allen in the middle, Damari Gray on the left with Townsend in the 10 role behind Richarlison. So, interesting team selection for them. People saying they got a better midfield than us. Yeah, they probably have. Allen and Decore is beast mode, I can't lie. On the bench, Begovic, Kenny, Holgate, Delph, Iwobi, Braithwaite, Tosun, Gomez and Gabamin. I mean, people, come on. Come on, surely, man. They're playing Andros Townsend in the 10. Surely, people. Just get the 3 points. Get out of here, man. Martinelli FC, man. Let's go. We got to win this. We have to win this game. Look at the Premier League table, people. And you know, obviously the weekend didn't go well for us. We know that. United won. Tottenham won. Like I said, 2 teams that have sacked their manager, that have had, you know, mini meltdowns back above us. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. We have to win, you know. Wasim said, tuning in whilst revising for exams. Hey, make sure you pass them exams, you know. Don't want to be distracted. MO7, we need 3 points, no exceptions. None whatsoever. There's no excuse. We have to win this game. I'm just checking here, yeah, because is Lacazette the captain? Or is Granit the captain, people? Somebody just, I've missed the comment. Somebody just said that Laka is the captain. I would much prefer Laka to be the captain than Granit. That's for certain. But I'm sure we'll see. Like I said, yeah, like Anthony's saying, man, -3 goal difference. It's interesting that only the top 4 of Man United are on plus goal difference. We need to change that around today. Can we score 3 goals today and change that around, people? Rory Sang said, our General needs to play great today, bro. Big up. Come on, we need General Partey to turn up. He did an interview. He was very humble, said that he hasn't played well enough, gave himself 4 out of 10 for the season. He needs to turn up today. Laka is the captain. Good news. Good, good. Don't want Granit as captain, man. He's lucky to even be on the pitch. Uncle Laka settings, people. Cookies time incoming. Nah, Anton, no more cookies, man. The goddamn granddaddy's ready to evolve. I'm telling you, we done the press conference reaction today, a little bit later than usual, and it was, you know, it was interesting. I kept talking about evolving and all of this. I was saying, I don't know what this brother been watching Pokemon or what. Arsenal wearing the new merch, which I'm sure you'll see plastered all over their website. Jar said he's been General Levy so far before Wicked came. Listen, the brother, I don't know what's going on with Partey right now. I'm telling you, when he signed, man was dancing around the Emirates. You know what I mean? Right now, he's moving like Patrick Truman out of EastEnders, people. I don't know what's going on. We need a performance. I don't know what this walkout's about. Arsenal players are coming out the corner of the pitch, while Everton players, I don't know if they moved the dressing room. I don't know. I can't lie, people. I'm backing Partey, you know. I'm telling you, I'm backing him. I still think there's a baller in there. Andre, yeah, I'm going to go to some. I'm going to go to some games. First half of the season, I was like, you know what, man, I'm chilling. But after Christmas, definitely. The Forest one and a few others, we'll start cherry picking. I'll vlog them when I go to them. Let's get to the match day screen, people. 4 minutes till kickoff. Well, the goal stats going off already. Hopefully that's a good omen and we score a few goals. AD said, big up Big C. Xhaka must have a video of Arteta doing some wild ish on tour. Listen, we used to say the same thing about your boy Hecky B, man. You know what I mean? Like, with the boy Hecky B. We say, listen, this brother must have something over Mikel Arteta because nobody understands how he's getting in the team. I don't get it. But Xhaka, 2 months out, no under 23 games, nothing to get fit, straight into the team. I don't know. You know, he loves him. He loves him. Big up Ray Giads. Jar said Forrester is... Oh, no. Don't do that to him. Polymation said these man better turn up. Yo, when I tell you, people, when I tell you, Everton are taking licks from any and everyone right now. Anybody that needs 3 points, you just go Everton and roll them over. Don't Arsenal turn up and act like Santa Claus handing out gifts. Just win the game, keep it moving, and we get out of here. Tribe said it's 10 p.m. in South Africa. Hope this is worth staying up for. 2 minutes till kickoff. People, let me know where you're at. Whereabouts are you in the world? What is the time? I know somebody earlier said, you know, it's 3 a.m. He's staying up till 3 a.m. to watch the game. Let me know where you are in the world, people. I want to know what time it is, you know. Arsenal need to understand these commitment levels from the fan base, you know. Anton said, do I need an appointment for therapy tomorrow? Bro, you see, if we don't win this game, you're going to have to book the day off work, bro. That's how bad it will be. Let me tell you. We can't be getting rolled by these, man. We got Glasgow, Nottingham, Sweden, Denver, 1 p.m. So it suits you a little better. Tamme, 1:30 a.m. in India, 11 p.m. in Kenya. Alvin, 1 hour ahead in Amsterdam, Slovakia, same. 11 p.m. in Uganda. E. Ross, 3 p.m. and I'm watching Home Alone instead. I don't blame you, man. Kevin! Probably more entertaining than this, man. Jimbo, 8. Yeah, you're local, bro. You're local. Big up Sharaf, Bangalore. 1:30 a.m. South Africa. People are all over the place. Give me a score predictions. 1 minute till kickoff, people. I'm going to go for a scrappy 2-1 win. I'm going to go for a scrappy 2-1. 2 p.m. Buenos Aires. Hey, man. Watch a long time settings for me. UK time, usually. It's probably better for people in the Caribbean, in America, in Canada. You know, it's daytime for you. Come on, people. I'm going for a 2-1 victory to Arsenal. It's going to be a long evening. We have to win this. 1-1, 3-1, 2-0 to Arsenal. We got to get the win. I'm going for a 2-1 victory. Kevin Campbell is actually working on the TV, I think, for Astro Sports. I've seen somebody put it in the comments. So he's there somewhere. 4-1, 3 a.m. in Indonesia, midday in Canada. And we are underway, people. We are underway. Arsenal against Everton. This has to be 3-point settings. Otherwise, it's straight meltdown settings. The real Xhaka mode tonight. Let me tell you, big up Broads. Everton on the attack already, people. Richarlison, good defending there by none other than Mr. Granit Xhaka. Does well. I wonder what the odds are on Granit Xhaka getting sent off. I'm not speaking it into existence. I'm just saying, you wouldn't be surprised, would you? Granit Xhaka out for months. He comes back in and just 2 foots to Corey and gets sent off. I wouldn't be surprised. Don't forget, dot along settings or similar to dot along down below there, people. Big up Broads. Make sure you go and subscribe to him as well. Good to see you in the chat, bro. Bro, this is Arsenal, man. I'm not being scared. I'd be silly to just come on here confidently and say, yeah, man, we're gonna beat them 3-4-0. This is Arsenal, bro. Anything can happen. 2-1. That's all I got in me right now. Please don't turn on Xhaka mode. It might. Yeah, listen, it's already on. It's already on. So let's hope he does well. Arsenal on the ball, playing out from the back. Ramsdale, risky there. Gets out to Martinelli with a good flick. And in fact, it's not a good flick. Say it with chest. Bro, this is Arsenal. I struggle to say it with chest. If you'd have caught me Arsene Wenger days when we were really balling, I would have been speaking with chest. But this is Mikel Arteta's Arsenal, man. It's dangerous. You know what I mean? I remember when we played Villarreal, I spoke with chest. I said, we're beating them. Next minute, season was over, so I'm relaxed. Jay said Martinelli has to come good today. Fingers crossed he needs it. He does. I'd love him to score today. I can't lie. Because I want him to stay in the team. I don't want this manager to have any excuse to pull him out of this team. He should be starting. He's on the left today. He played on the right against United. We are shameless, people. I'm saying it 4-0, but still get Enos and the train out. Jake Snack said, let's go at work. Can't watch, but we're checking in with Big C. Big up to you, bro. Big up, Craig. Listen, hope you're well, my bro. Curtis, my road to recovery starts now, and thank you. Obviously, Craig is going through some things at the moment. He's a, big part of the community as well, always commenting. And listen, hope things get well. You know what I mean? You can always lean on the community. Glad that you tuned in. And let's hope Arsenal can uplift everybody's mood, Let's hope so. Do you like the lineup? I got 2 question marks, really. Granit Xhaka and Martin Odegaard. Apart from that, I'm fairly happy with it. Will Odegaard. Oh, Godfrey into the penalty area. Slips over and just collapses onto the floor and basically tackles himself. Yeah, big up, man. Everyone's bigging up Craig, man. We're straight community vibes over here, people. And like I said, big up Snake Eyes as well, who's just had an operation on his spleen. So, yeah, man. Togetherness, people. Togetherness. You know what I'm saying? We're all together in this. Dancing on ice, Godfrey. Yeah, but it was a dangerous run, I'm telling you. It was a dangerous run. So we have to be careful. Throw into Arsenal. Exactly 2 weeks from now is Arteta's second year in charge. Has this process really worked? Bro, it's like them. What's them burgers, man? You can buy them burgers in your local shop. I don't know if they're worldwide, but you know them burgers, man. I can't remember. Rustlers or something. The process is like that, mate. You know what I mean? That's not even real food. That's what kind of process it is. Do you know what I mean? It's gone in the microwave. It's hot, but you know it ain't working. The process isn't even real. You know, they've just PR'd us into believing, yeah, man, that's a real burger, man. £1 from the local shop. That ain't no real burger you're eating. You know what I'm saying? That's the process. Rustler burger settings, man. I want, you know what I mean, a proper thing. Lacazette, edge of the box. Partey doesn't get there. He's due a performance, Thomas Partey, especially after doing the interview. Richarlison does well and gives it away. Here's Granit Xhaka. Move the ball. Odegaard, big night for him as well. Man said proper northern food that. Hey, don't nobody throwing that on the northern thing, you know. Although I am more central based, but yo, man ain't eating no Rustlers burgers, you know. Although I probably have back in the day, them college days, man. You know what I mean? You had to deal with them things. Some rubber burger. Rodney said, bless you, Craig. Hang in. Sincere, heartfelt best wishes from Arsenal Rodders in Blackpool. Listen, everyone's bigging you up in the comments, Craig, so stay strong, bro. Still got C in my head. I mean, listen, at least we ain't going to have to see Ronaldo for a while. You know what I mean? I'm pulling out dad jokes, people, but it happens when you get older, man. But yeah, I don't want to see Ronaldo against Arsenal for the foreseeable future. Fast at 50 said, even the cheese ain't real. I'm telling you, man, you pull that off, you could rub out the pencil, man. That's rubber. Fred Red said, Stevie G, manager of the year, up the mighty Villa. I mean, interesting that Gerrard takes Villa to Liverpool this weekend. If he got a win against Liverpool, that would be crazy, man. Maryland chicken settings. Yo, remember them places, man. You pay about £1.50. You get like a burger, chips, and a drink. You're like, bro, how much is this burger actually worth? Like, are you buying this burger for like 5 pence or something? How are you selling a cheeseburger for like 79p or something? It was mad. It was actually mad. Yes, Craig, big thank you to the community, big thank you to the community respect. Yes, Craig, come on, man. All the best, man. Things will get better. Broad said, you sounded like me with them dad jokes now. Broad's Truman settings. Hey, man, you know what I mean? All this lockdown and all, that's what it does to people. And they're applauding. You know what? I'm gonna have to applaud people. They're applauding after 6 minutes for the young kid, man, Arthur. So I have to just applaud. Tragic circumstances, what happened. So I have to just applaud. Even for a short period of time. It's only right, man. That was absolutely tragic. And, you know, before, you know, without getting too deep, as I said earlier today, people, shout out to, you know, rest in peace to Marvin Morgan, somebody who I knew, not too well, but I knew him, former footballer. He was the guy who owned Fresh Ego Kid. I'm sure you've seen, you know, I've wore the hats, Troops, you know, Expressions, Flex. Tragically passed away at 38 years of age today. So terrible news. Obviously, Ian Wright as well, for those who heard about that. While he was working on TV, got the sad news that his mum had passed away. So thoughts are with Wright here as well and his family at this time. So yeah, man, as I said, like we're saying with the applause, young Arthur, Marvin Morgan and Ian Wright's mother. So yeah. Got to make the most of the day, people. Have to make the most of the day. Let me tell you that. Arsenal on the ball. Thomas Partey finds Gabriel. We're 7 minutes into the game. Can we get 3 points today? Can we get the 3 points? Ball given away there by Lacazette, who does win it back, though. That's the good thing about Lacazette, is that aggression. Oh, Tomiyasu gets clattered there by Ben Godfrey. Fortunately, he's all right. And he's up. But listen, this is what I said. Everton away, all you're going to get is a difficult physical battle. I mean, I've got my volume turned very low, and I can hear the Everton fans singing. They're fired up. This isn't Liverpool. I think they knew when they were playing Liverpool that Liverpool are far better than them. They're actually going to look at Arsenal and think, you know what? Arsenal just lost to Man United. they might be able to get something. That's what they will be thinking. I said this afternoon, people, we need to score an early goal. Ball whipped into the back post for Everton, overhit. Goes all the way to the back post and Martinelli gets away. He's got no one to pass to. He does well, find Xhaka, and Arsenal come away with the ball. Partey strung 2 passes together, contact lenses in. Oh, my days. His pass completion the other day against Man United, man, first half was wild. Everton players are leg breakers. Listen, I've been to Goodison, man. The fans get really fired up. They're close to the pitch. You'll see the players respond to it, Far from the start I wanted to see. I got to be honest, very slow, which it just doesn't surprise me. It does not surprise me. What happened? Ballistic Banana said what happened to Arthur. It was the parents, I believe, who did it to him. So yeah, it was terrible story, man. No fluidity at all. Nah. But then here we are on the ball. Kieran Tierney has a heavy touch, loses the ball. See, they are the positions where Nuno Tavares has actually been quite good for us. Decore. You know what? Decore was one of them players that for about a year, I was like, Arsenal should get him. Apparently he's an Arsenal fan. And obviously he was playing for Watford. Now, Watford train next door to Arsenal. So I was like, come on, just get him. He's done all right at Everton. But probably not quite as well as he would have hoped. Tam May said, Curtis, will you take a point today? Absolutely, 100% no. 100% no. If we draw this game, this is like a defeat. If Everton were in decent form, I'd say it's not the worst result. But in the form they're in, and we've got aspirations of trying to get top 6, top 4, come on, man. Got to go there and beat them. Ball over the top, goes straight to Ramsdale. We've made a slow start. South London's finally said, I bet Arteta puts on the Pokemon theme tune to G up his players. I mean, he couldn't stop saying the word evolve in the press conference. We haven't evolved much in this first 10 minutes. But listen, we're still early in the game. Reem said 3 points, nothing less than. I echo those thoughts. This has to be 3-point collecting settings, people. Nothing else will do. How did Damari Gray cost just 2 million? I believe he didn't have a long contract. He went to Germany, wasn't happy there. And, I think they were just willing to let him go and get him off the wage books. This is Everton's second longest run without a win. Their longest run is 12 games in 1994. This is currently 12. They haven't won since October in the Premier League. I mean, please, man, please. Alfred said, never seen a team wanting to pass like we do, but move the ball so slow. My son's under 6 game is faster than this. Arteta ball, my friend. Arteta ball. It is certainly not for entertainment purposes. That is for damn sure. But listen, let's just get the 3 points. Hussein said, Big C, are we just Burnley with a little bit of jewellery? I said Burnley. I mean, Burnley, I suppose, yeah, we do love a cross. We do love putting a cross into the box. But at least they have a clear plan and their team is kind of built for it. I'm still not sure with Arsenal. Double R said, do you rate Richarlison? I think he's a lot better for Brazil, which naturally you expect playing with better players. I kind of think he's gone a bit stale at Everton. I know they had offers from Barcelona. Here come Everton. Damari Gray on the run. Cuts inside. He's going to shoot it. Damari Gray hits it over the bar. I think Jack has done just enough there to put him off. But we got to be careful. We got to be careful. He goes on a run there. It's too easy. Saka loses the ball. Richarlison into Damari Gray. No one picks him up. Cuts inside Partey with ease there. I think Xhaka does just enough to put him off there. But they have to do better than that. That is the warning sign, Puds. That is. Kennedy said, I'm happy Lacazette has started. Listen, Lacazette, it depends, man. Lacazette in the number 10, I'm always happy. Lacazette up front, you can get that Lacazette that ends up playing like a defensive midfielder, and that's the problem with Lacazette. Yasin said, how's the game been so far? Won't be able to watch due to exams tomorrow. Good luck with your exams. And the game has been, your exams are probably more exciting than the first 13 minutes. I can't lie. Saka has been crap. I mean, listen, I'm not going to hammer anyone yet. It's only 13 minutes in, but collectively, we've definitely made a slow start to the game, which doesn't surprise me. Naladi said, Laka is just not quality when it really matters in the middle. As I said, with Laka, and you play him up front, you know, he's not quite the same player. Kieran Tierney there goes hammering it away. He takes a hit in the head there, I think, and he's down injured. We know Kieran Tierney is made of, you know, galaxy chocolate. You know, you just melt when you put pressure on him anyway. The ball was going out for a throw in there. Got a little nudge. But he's back up. He is back up. Tierney is made of sticks. He's like what's the thing, man? Wizard of Oz settings. What do you call it? You know, the thing that stands out in the field made of sticks, man. How can I forget? My mind's gone blank. You know I'm on about, people. You know I'm talking about. If you watched Wizard of Oz, you know I'm on about. But yeah, he's basically made... There you go, Scarecrow. Yo, my mind went blank, people. Man's a Scarecrow, fam. You know what I mean? Just melts. Richarlison is really from Peru, Big C. He can't be from Brazil. Do you know what? He's not bad for Brazil, you know. He's not bad for Brazil. I can't lie, man. You know what I mean? Don't forget, I think Barcelona offered like 70 million for him at one stage. Boki said, Curtis, what do you think about Man United after last night's victory against Palace? I mean, listen. One thing I will say, they weren't brilliant. They weren't brilliant at all. But their work rate went up 10%. You know, you could already see that this is a manager who's going to demand more from them. When you demand more from a team, if they buy into that, that makes them a more dangerous team. So this is why I said Arsenal, have they taken advantage enough from these teams being out of form? Partey fouls Doucouré there, dangerous. Andros Townsend into the penalty area on his left foot, has a heavy touch. And Odegaard takes it off him. He's got to be careful there. Partey had a heavy touch and then fouled Doucouré, but we got away with it. See what you're saying. This is just going to encourage Everton. Listen, the longer this is 0-0, Everton will be thinking, still in the game. They're used to being, you know, 1 goal down, 2-0 down. It's hammering down with rain. I told you, Monday night in the rain, Everton at Goodison. It will suit them. As Adam's saying, it's a scruffy game. This will suit Everton more than us. We're a lot more kind of, you know, how can I say? I'd say we're a little bit less streetwise than Everton. We are boring to watch. We are actually, you know, I put Xhaka mode on every day on the stream. We're actually playing in Xhaka mode. It is absolutely hammering down with rain in that game. Honestly, that is like torrential, heavy rain, man. You know, can Arsenal deal with it? Saka finds Thomas Partey. Tommy said we don't play well in the rain. You can already hear the excuse in it. Oh, it was raining too much. Kieran Tierney should be used to the rain. It rains a lot in Scotland. Amal said, please help Curtis. We need you up top with Laka. Listen, they need to get the ball forward, mate. There's not a lot you can do. Craig said, Arsenal. Oh, mate. We should be fluent and entertaining. We've got good attacking players, man. Come on. Brighton all over again. Listen, we're in possession now. Machine said this has 1-0 written all over it. Listen, we take a 1-0 victory. The result is more important than the performance at this stage. Man said Scarecrow edition. The game has 0-0 written all over it. Let's hope not. Tell me what is the point of Odegaard. As I said, Odegaard, listen, and I've been very harsh on Odegaard, but as I said many times, if you don't get him on the ball quickly, it won't happen. Tierney does well, finds Odegaard, 25 yards out, lays it into Saka, penalty area. Odegaard, he's on his right foot, he wants to hit it with his left. Thomas Partey, and he has probably just put that into Anfield. Oh, man. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know what to make of it, people. We're so disjointed, it's unbelievable. I think that's our first shot of the game. And honestly, that ball has probably just hit Salah on his head, training at Anfield. Oh, my days. Aubameyang on the bench. 4 goals in 5 previous appearances versus Everton. He doesn't look overly unhappy. Yeah, man, some pigeons just got licked down in Liverpool, let me tell you. That shot was wild, man. How can he genuinely not shoot? He stepped up the other day to take a free kick at Old Trafford. I'm like, what are you doing? You know, you can't shoot, bro. This guy can't shoot. AYN said, I just found the ball in my garden. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's going on? Jamie said, Big C, first time here, live all the way from Cameroon, and we hosting AFCON. Big up, man. Big up to you, bro. Looking forward to watching that tournament, actually. Always a good tournament. The shame from Arsenal's point of view, we're going to lose a few important players. But always good to watch. Big up to Jamie for tuning in. 1,900 of you in here, people. Thank you very much for the amazing support. As always, it's much, much appreciated. We're aiming for 1,500 likes. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already as well. We're aiming to hit this 40k maybe by Christmas, hopefully. That would be good. Don't forget as well, we are sponsored today by the guys at OneFootball. Link in the description below. Just about 20 minutes gone, people. We've had one shot. That shot flew probably out of Goodison and landed at Anfield. Apart from that, we have done absolutely nothing. But listen, it's interesting, isn't it, that Arsenal, they seem to either start the game quick, then fade, or the opposite. Why can't we perform for 70-80% of the game, you know? Why can we only seem to play well for 20-30 minutes? I don't get it. The pitch looks slippy, man. The players are slipping over. Jason said it just landed in Florida. Get us a new manager. I mean, listen, I'm trying to be patient here today, people. You're right, Buenos Aires. You watch Arsenal on YouTube, yeah? Thomas Partey will put free kicks in the top corner. Do you know what I mean? He'll be scoring from everywhere. You put him on the pitch, the brother can't do nothing. Snake Eye says Xhaka's not been bad. What do you think? He's been all right. He's been all right. He's probably, just been steady, which is what he's there for, really, just to hold it together. It's just we got to do more. Ben White on the ball finds Tomiyasu. The problem with Tomiyasu, he doesn't have real intentions of getting forward. I think nowadays, to get the best out of the winger, Saka's been fouled there on the halfway line. He's down injured. Godfrey gives him a little... Oh, he stood on the top of his foot. I think that to get the best out of a winger sometimes, the fullback has to get forward, has to help. Then you can pull defenders out of the way to give him more space, where I feel like... because Tomiyasu sits back a lot, he leaves Saka, with a lot to do. He's down in pain. They're calling on the physio. Oh, he got hit in the side of the knee. I thought he got stamped. Godfrey's just gone into him there. Bang. Looks like his knee has hit into the side of Saka's knee. This could be a problem. This could be a problem, people. This could be Nicolas Pepe coming on. Let's see. Nah, no false goals in the comments, people. That's a straight block. We ain't having that. Listen, I hope Saka's all right. I do really want to see Pepe. I can't lie, but I don't want it to be at the expense of... No. Why is Eddie and Nketiah warming up? Don't stop. No, Pepe better be warming up already. Don't do this to me, people. Don't do this. Because we'll do Arsenal therapy right now, mid-game. Don't tell me you got Pepe on the bench and I'm seeing Eddie and Nketiah go out for a warm-up. Pepe better already be out. Nah, I can't have this. He can't be putting Eddie through the middle and banging Martinelli on the wing. My head will roll off. Aubameyang's on the bench. If it ain't Pepe, it's got to be Aubameyang. It can't be Eddie and Nketiah. The brothers rejecting contracts. And I ain't talking about EE and T-Mobile and O2. The man's rejecting contracts from Arsenal. Nah. He better not be coming on, I'm telling you. Yeah, it'll be a meltdown, instant meltdown. I'm hoping that somebody was already out there warming up and he's just told him to go out. Saka looks like he's all right. He is up. He is walking a little bit fragile, but he looks all right. He's up now. Nah, man, if he brings Eddie on, I'm telling you, I'm losing my mind. We're poor to watch, people, honestly, man. I know what I don't want to be like, but it's just because I feel like I've seen this over and over again. If we play well 3 or 4 games, then one game we're not great, you'll be like, all right, cool. It happens, innit? You can't play well every game. I feel like I've seen this performance over and over and over again. Tommy, don't you ever call me Eddie Short. Hey, never. There's no association between the two of us. Oh, my days. Groundhog Day. Yeah, there you go. It's Groundhog. It feels like we've seen this. You know, Deja Vu. Who was in that film, actually, Deja Vu? That's a good film. I think it's Is it Denzel? Denzel Washington. Deja Vu settings, people. I feel like I've watched this game. This feels like Brighton away, 0-0. You know? Right, we got, what, 3 or 4 minutes till hopefully the Everton fans all walk out. You know what I mean? Yeah, but you can't be calling man Eddie Shaw, people. It's like watching paint dry. I might actually just paint the wall next time. We'll do a watch along for that. There'll probably be more movement. I can't lie. Denzel settings, man. I'm telling you. No creativity at all. None. Partey's shot. That was the only one. You could have had Tammy. I didn't want Tammy. I can't lie, people. I was so anti-Tammy Abraham. I'm not about to just say we should have got him. You know, he hasn't done that much in Italy either. Here's Martinelli. Heavy touch. Does well, though, to keep it. Gabriel gives it away now. Gives it away. Here's Richarlison. Chance for Everton. Decore shoots. Drags it wide. Miss hit there. We're lucky. Yo, come on. Wake up. This isn't good enough. You've seen all these other teams pick up results over the weekend, man. When are we going to wake up? We have to do better. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. The only positive at the moment, people, I can give you is it's 0-0. This is not good enough. The game ain't over, so it ain't a meltdown, but yo, please. Let Arsenal fans turn a game on and say, yo, look at that. Partey loses the ball now. Can we just watch one game where you turn it on and you say, yes, Arsenal are playing well. They're keeping the ball. They're moving the ball. This is good. Why can't we ever say that? Here come Everton. Godfrey. Godfrey's a centre-back playing left-back. Hits the byline, whips it in. And cleared. Throw into Everton by the penalty area. By our penalty area. They're on us. Man said Partey. I think he meant 1 out of 10. I just don't understand when I watch Arsenal play. I don't get it. Richarlison against Tomiyasu. Saka does well there. Muscles him. And Arsenal clear. Please. Like, where's Lacazette? No! Lacazette is doing the CDM thing, man. No, I told you, people. I told you. This is the problem with Lacazette playing through the middle. If he don't get the ball, he'll start CDMing people. He'll start dropping into that CDM role. And then you play the ball forward and no one's there. Is Richarlison. Shot deflected. Goes out for a corner. Come on, man. Wake up. I watched these men get peppered the other day by Liverpool. Peppered. Like a fresh steak. And look at this. 27 minutes gone. I want to see these fans walk. Come out the ground. This is dreadful. Everton. Short corner taken quick. Whipped in. Oh, goes all the way across goal. Damari Gray sidestepped Xhaka there. Whipped it in. Goes all the way across. You can't have Xhaka against Damari Gray. There's only one way that's going to end up. What a ball in. No one there. We better fix up. Well, how come these Everton fans aren't walking out? They're not about... They're going. Yes. Yeah, well done. I hope they don't come back either. Yes. The Everton fans are walking out. That's the best thing that's happened for Arsenal the whole half. The Everton fans walking out. Here's Allen in the corner having a battle. Come on, man. We haven't had a shot on target. Tomiyasu loses out to Allen there. Here's Saka. Move the ball, bro. Odegaard. The ball's on. Yes, nice ball. Drive, Tierney. Give it him. Martinelli. Tierney on the overlap. Come on. They're doubling up on Tierney very quick. He's not getting no space. Tierney. Pass, bro. Martinelli. Oh, offside. We're dreadful. We're absolutely dreadful going forward. I can't lie, man. We are... Oh, my days. We're mad. We are absolutely mad. Highlight of this first 28 minutes is... Yeah, I'm walking away. From the troubles in my life. I'm telling you, what is going on here, man? Ooh, wow. Godfrey, man. I think he stood on Tomiyasu's face. No. That should be a red. Now, somebody tell me, right? That's got to be a red card. This has got to be a red card to Godfrey, people. I mean, the only thing is, yeah, he makes it look like he's not looking. What? What's going on? Somebody tell me what's going on here, because I got no commentary. The man's just stood on his face. He stood on his face. He stood on his face and not got a red card. Like, what is going on out here? Why does VAR not work for us? How is that not a red card? Man stood on his face. How is that not a red? Nah, man, no. That's a joke. That is a joke. That is a red card. How can a man get stooded on his face? And what? Nothing. No yellow, no... Like, VAR does not work for Arsenal. I'm telling you now, people. I'm not even one to make excuses, you know. Alfred said, Gabby's not getting the ball. Kieran Tierney doesn't take people on like Nuno does. Laka and Aubameyang can't play without each other. We're poor, bro. Yeah, Laka and Aubameyang need each other. It's like Bad Boys too. Will Smith ain't Will Smith without Martin Lawrence next to him. Can somebody explain to me how you get stamped on your face and it ain't a red card? Mason Holgate coming on. Mina's off. I don't care if that's intentional, bro. It could be intentional. Big up Mace. I'm cool with Mason Holgate still. So, but, you know. Nah, man. Mina's come off injured. It's not going well for them. That should have been a red card. That should have been a red card. Stood on his face, bruv. Listen, Stone Cold, bruv. I'm trying my best to hold it down. Yo, Kasim saying, oh, you know what I mean? Hold that. Man's just stamping on man's face. Didn't even get a yellow card. How's that not considered serious? I told man, Monday night, in the rain, at Goodison, you're going to know. You're going to know about the Prem after this. This will be a tough game. Thomas Partey. Better you. Tomiyasu. Odegaard. Move the ball. Move the ball, fella. There we go. Nice ball out wide. Tierney, one touch deliver. Touch deliver. Deliver. Corner to Arsenal. Come on. Let's go. Finally, we're getting forward a little bit. This man said, soft. I'm telling you, man, I'm shameless. That's a red. I don't care how accidental it is. Over 2,150 of you watching. Unbelievable numbers. Big up to every single one of you in the chat. Like the video if you could possibly do it, people. If we could hit 1,500 likes, that would be amazing. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 40k by Christmas. Corner to Arsenal. In swinging corner. Martinelli whips it. Headed away by Allen at the near post. It is an absolute ball fest. I can't lie. I can't lie, people. I'm trying to, you know, I'll try and make this as exciting as possible. If you're not watching the game, I can actually give you a link to the highlights. All you've got to do, basically, is paint your wall and stare at it for 31 minutes, right? And that is the highlights of this game so far. Man said we're Burnley on steroids. I mean, listen, I think their plan is more, you know, focused than ours. At least we know when you play Burnley, they're going to play long. They're going to put crosses in. They got Chris Wood. They got Ashley Barnes. You know what time it is. With Arsenal, we actually think we're a ball-playing team. But, you know, we're not. You know, we're like Man City off Wish, you know. It says Balenciaga on it, but it ain't Balenciaga. You know what I'm saying? We are an underage Stoke. Oh, my days. Zhao said that was not a red card, but unfortunately I'm shameless. We don't play good football, so any opportunity I have to cling to it. You have to understand that by now. That's how I am, people. That's how I am. I'm clinging to it. He got studs in his face. I want a red. Accidental or not. Brenna Zero said, I'm going to stop drinking beer and drink Red Bull. Oh, bruv. I'm telling you. Emir said, my wife said, who is this guy? He's very funny. I appreciate that. You know what I mean? I always remember in Goodfellas, like, you calling me a funny guy? You calling me a funny guy? And he's like, no, I just meant that you're funny. And he's like, forget it, people. I'm on the dad jokes thing again. Saka over the top. Oh, he doesn't get there. Ball goes out for a goal kick. Well done, Arsenal. Well done, Arsenal. They are, I tell you what, Arsenal, this is a special team. It's a special team. It's a special team. And I mean it in a different kind of special, you know. It's not special like Wenger ball, you know, amazing football. It's something else. I don't know. They're special. They're special. You know, we're the only team probably in England that would put you to sleep if you weren't a fan of them, you know. If I wasn't an Arsenal fan and I was watching this, I'd be asleep on the sofa. Homer Simpson settings, people. Do you know what I mean? Or I'd have turned it off. I'd turn it off and go, I ain't watching this. You know what I mean? Got better things to do. I'll watch I'm a Celebrity get me out of here. You know what I mean? This is mad. Tommy said that to Henry. Great. Yeah, man, come on. Goodfellas settings, people. I know, man, I must be getting old with these dad jokes, man. But you know when you actually find it funny in your head, then you say it out loud and you think, it didn't quite land the same way I expected. Everton ball whipped in. Comes to Richarlison. Get closer to him. Whips it in. Good defending there. Ben White just controlled it and cleared it. We're starting to hang on. I just don't get it. Watford scored 5. We're hanging on. Damari Gray. Coleman whips it in. Richarlison brings it down. Shot. Oh, it's blocked and cleared. We're scrambling. We're scrambling, man. We're absolutely scrambling against a team that ain't won in 8 games. They haven't won since October. What's going on? Dan, I'm telling you. People are thinking, should I just wash the dishes? Like, should I do the chores? Dope. I'm telling you. Homer Simpson settings, people. It's mad. Why do we play football like this? This guy learnt from Pep. How can you learn from Pep and play football like this? I get it. You ain't got the same players, but bruv. Christopher, big up with a super chat, said, big up Big C in the chat. If we lose or draw, Arteta has to go. Same old story. When is enough? Henry Hill, you really are a funny guy. Hey, people. Big up Christopher, man. Please, man. Fast at 50 said it's the rain. Well, we got to give them something, haven't we, at the moment? But dreadful. They got Palace on Sunday, Everton. They'll probably get smoked by Zaha and them. It's time to go tidy my sock drawer. I'm telling you, bruv. Big up Richard Reed. He said, big up Big C. I just don't get how or why do we play as we do. I see all teams around us putting in a shift. They all need to get their heads down and stay off social media. I just don't know what I'm watching when I watch this team. I'm baffled. I'm baffled, people. I can't lie, man. Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. Yeah, man. Balling. George Graham's. Resilient. Defensively solid. Unai Emery for the first season. Individual brilliance. Aubameyang and Laka, they were on fire. Arteta's one. I have no idea. It's like a rapper walking into the booth with no lyrics. We're freestyling. We're just freestyling off the top of the head. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? It's just not going to happen. Is this walking football? I'm telling you. It's mad. How are we this bad? It's a joke. Arteta needs to go. Mooney said, Curtis, I'm going to take a nap. Just tell me when we score. We'll wake up. Here's Martinelli. Finds Lacazette. I mean, Lacazette has not hardly had a sniff up front. This is the problem. This is the reason Lacazette is going to leave the club this summer. Because when he plays through the middle, there's zero goal threat. So this is what my argument is, right? This is my little time here to get a little bit of Aubameyang defense in. But nah, listen. I always say I have no problem if Aubameyang's out of form. You drop him. Cool. But what is your alternative? I'm not even sure Lacazette is any kind of alternative. We haven't had a shot on target. Neither have Everton. So you can imagine how bad this game is. We're back to Laka you prick settings. You know what I mean? People just turn it. It's like, you know what I mean? You're featuring on a track with a major artist. You ain't got no lyrics, no bars whatsoever. This is wild. Yeah, Laka should have gone towards that. People saying Martinelli striker. Yeah, maybe. But the creativity is a disgrace. We don't create anything. Xhaka, ball out wide into Kieran Tierney. Whips it in. It's blocked. It's a corner. Come on. Come on. It might be set piece settings, people. It might be set piece settings, I'm telling you. Dewey Boynton said, which striker would you choose, Vlahovic, Schick, or David? I like Vlahovic. I do like that David as well, though. He's quick. But I like Vlahovic. He wouldn't come to us. Corner to Arsenal. Whipped in by Martinelli. Great ball. It's headed down. And it goes out for another corner. He gets good power in his crosses. Tierney spam cross. That's about all we've got in it, people. Hit and hope football. Ramsdale is our most progressive passer. Tokyo Guna said, I woke up at 5 a.m. to watch this. Bro, get yourself back to sleep. Don't worry about it. Martinelli whips in the corner. It's a deeper one. And Pickford. Oh, he gets a free kick. Come on. And it's a free kick to Everton. Wow, man. Wow. This is bad. This is bad. It's paint dry settings. It's actual paint dry settings. This is dreadful. You man playing like ish, bro. Let me tell you. You could put Lewandowski up front for Arsenal. Probably wouldn't have a shot on goal. Let me tell you, people. This isn't fixed by simply buying a top striker. Yeah, like 100%. This is not fixed by buying a top striker. The whole system is off. It's totally off. We're so disjointed when we attack. How many times have we got forward in this game? Who runs? Who gets the ball and goes at somebody and runs at them? This is not Arsenal. Honestly, for me, this is not Arsenal. Here's Thomas Partey. Manages to find Tierney. This process is mad. I mean, listen, we might get the 3 points. We're a point off fourth if we win. And we all calm down. Southampton at the weekend, you keep it moving. But this is not a one-off. That's my worry, people. Chris said, a serious question. What is Odegaard's job in this team? What is he supposed to be doing? I mean, he's supposed to create chances, keep the ball rotating, but we don't move the ball quick enough. So he'll get in them pockets and we won't get the ball to him because we're passing it side to side. Wild football. Tom said Arteta is a dictator. There is more hurt to come with this team. Craig said no creativity equals nothing. I mean, look at that. Odegaard, long ball, straight over Martinelli's head, straight to Pickford. We are... Oh, my days. Honestly, if you looked at this and I said, look, Everton haven't won since October, you'd say, Arsenal, when did they win? September? It's mad. Lacazette's not even up front. This is the problem. It's terrible. How can we have hopes and aspirations of top 4, top 6 playing like this? Everton look better than us. Here come Everton. Townsend. Free kick to Everton. Dangerous position. These man better wake up. I'm telling you, the community's more hyped up than the team on the pitch. I don't know what this is. It is mid-table vibes. Ageless Tuba, big up for the super chat. Good to see you back, Big C. Arsenal is like paying $100 for a zoo ticket, but the animals don't do nothing. It's true. It's like going to the zoo and the lions asleep. You know what I mean? I want my money back. What's this? This is crazy, bruv. This is mad. The players have been Arteta-lised. I couldn't have said it better myself. He's got a hold of them and done a madness. And Baron said the refs need investigating. I mean, listen, that's VAR, innit, for the red card. Santa Claus is in Liverpool. Free kick, Everton in swinger. Free header. 1-0 to Everton. You absolute bunch of bottle jobs. They are a bunch of bottle jobs, every single one of them. Santa Claus is in town, people. Look, it's on the screen as well, Don. Santa Claus is live and direct in Liverpool, mate. Everton, 8 games without a win. Everybody's spanking them. And Santa Claus Arsenal roll up and give them a goal. That better be offside. That's all I can say. That better be offside. It's a VAR check to see if he's offside. He's offside. We got away with it. He's offside, people. We got away. He's off. We got away with it. Let me just relax. Let me just relax, because let me tell you, I'm close to going wild, you know. Let me tell you, I'm close. Richarlison header disallowed for offside. These frauds better wake up. This manager, leave him in Liverpool. Let's be honest, he should have got the Everton job. He should have got the Everton job. I'm trying to stay calm. Woosa, you know, Bad Boys 2, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. I don't know what I'm watching. I don't know what I'm watching. This ain't Arsenal. I told you, Thierry Henry, Dennis Bergkamp, Arsene Wenger. I want investigations. You set me up. You made me think I was going to have a life of entertaining football, of excitement, of quality, of pass and move, goal-scoring football. Look what I'm watching in 2021. I might as well get deluxe paint out of the drawer, paint the wall and just stare at it. I've seen more movement in the paint drying. Rafa, they've been calling emergency meetings. The director of football's been sacked. The fans are walking out. What more do you want? Gonna talk? Nah, man, I don't avoid people. I'm calling you out. You want to Tierney over Nuno. Nuno is our best dribbler going forward. Defensively, he's been making mistakes, and I can't lie, they've been the better team. Yeah, in one sense, Nuno might have got us up the pitch. But he also... Listen, we know better. We know better whoever plays. People wanted a Aubameyang drop. We're still stinking out the attack. It doesn't really matter who we play. You can play whoever you want. Ain't gonna... Man said fair play. But listen, you know me, people. I don't mind. As long as you're cool, I don't mind you calling me out on things I've said. And you say it in the right way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it matters. It doesn't matter who plays. Man said, objection, Your Honour. I want Aubameyang on at half-time, people. Brandon said that was a red card on Tommy, but VAR screwed us. But we also play ish. I'm starting to hate my own team because I have more energy than these, man. Rav, some of you might have done 10, 8, 12-hour shifts at work. You're shattered watching this game. You got more energy than what I'm seeing from this team so far. Here come Arsenal, ball whipped in. Yeah! 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 Martin Odegaard! 1-0 to Arsenal! We've stunk out the place! But we don't care, people! We don't care! We are shameless! 1-0 to the Gunners! Martin Odegaard! Yes! We've been absolutely terrible, but we don't care, people! Love that! Come on! Take that, Sidon boy! Ball whipped in. Can he finish? Kieran Tierney with the assist. Guna Talk, where you at, bro? Guna Talk, where you at? Let's go. Great finish. Love that finish. Come on. Guna Talk, where you at? Let's talk. Kieran Tierney, lad. Stronger than a Tesco bag. Come on. We've stunk out the place, but we're winning 1-0. Alfred's a terrible Saka, and Gabby should be playing on their strong foot. It's so predictable to play against Saka now. 1-0 to the Gunners, people. We needed that just on the stroke of half-time. Blow for half-time now, people. I know, John. Listen, man. I got to enjoy the highs, Anna. You know, yeah, no. Shameless FC, I say it every week, people. We've stunk out the whole of Liverpool, but I don't care. Shameless FC, it's beautiful scenes. Hey, hey, gonna talk. Round of applause for you, fella. Round of applause. He was on smoke for me in the comments, you know. I saw that comment about 4 times from him. He was like, answer me. You said Tierney over Nuno Tavares. I'm like, I'm there, man, I'm there. Ben said we're playing backwards football again. Thought we had moved on. Half-time whistle goes, people. Vital goal. Vital. We've been terrible. We've been terrible, but we're winning. Whoo! I said, sat you down. Listen, I don't take no joy in that. It is what it is, people. You know, that's a good talk missing in action. Fair play to him, man. He's in the comments, man. It's all fun and games, people. I said, answer me! Listen, you know what? It's one of them. We've been awful to watch. There's no denying it. We've stunk out the place. But we're winning. We're winning. You know? We have played awful. But we're winning. So, I mean, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. The first performance was a stinker. 2-2 for Odegaard. Good point. I guess that's Arteta in that. Listen, man. Shameless paint dryers. Hey, soft boy on the score sheet. Kieran Tierney accidentally played it in. This team is dreadful. Have some of that. Listen, we needed it. We needed it, people. Sometimes in football, things go for you. You know, they get a goal disallowed, and 5 minutes later, we go up the other end and score. You know me, it's a roller coaster of emotions. I was actually, you know, having a meltdown 5 minutes ago. I was close to the meltdown until I saw that, you know, Richarlison is offside. 5 minutes later, I'm celebrating the goal. It's one of them. Liverbird Live said, I guess I've got to start the Arteta propaganda again. Arteta's one of them, innit? Every time you think he's going, he hangs on in there. But listen, if we get a stinky victory, we got to take it. I agree with you, Collins. I've said this many times. I don't think these performances are sustainable. I really don't. I don't think you can keep playing as bad as that and pick up victories. But if we stink our way into Europe, you know what I mean? Stinky Brexit back into Europe, I'll take it. Steve, honestly, yeah, sometimes I leave the house and the neighbours, yeah, we don't speak that much. It's just, you know, hi, morning. They look at me sometimes, they must think, yo, what is wrong with this guy? You know, certain times I just hear him just going mad in the house. They must think I'm a madman. They probably don't know, you know, that I'm streaming and all that. They must think, yo, this brother's crazy, bro. Arteta's like a cat with 9 lives for real. Carl said, welcome to Snorefest 2021. Brett said, good ball from Tierney, calm finish from Odegaard. Let's get a win and get out. That's what it is, bro. Get the 3 points, get out of Goodison, get on the coach and get back. Southampton, well, I'm not even going to talk about Southampton too much, but just looking ahead, you would look at Southampton as a very winnable game at the weekend at the Emirates. So all of a sudden, things wouldn't look quite as we haven't looked quite as bad, you know. Won't look quite as bad. Sorry, if we get the victory. I even put the tweet out wrong. It's all going wrong. All right, we have played awful, but we're winning. There you go. That's the main thing. Right, there we go. Right, the tweet's out. Feeling dirty for that guy. I'm telling you, I feel like, you know, it's funny, you know when you're on a stream and you're like, oh, we're playing awful. The football's boring. It's like watching paint, and then you're like, ah! You know what I mean? It's such a contradiction, isn't it? Because I'm there basically saying, we're terrible, we're boring. This guy's rubbish. The manager needs to go, oh, we're winning 1-0, come on. You know what I mean? It's so mad, but that's how football is. And listen, people do that inside the stadium every week, people. I've been to Emirates so many times. The people around me, they're slaughtering people. Way worse than me. I'm reasonably calm with it. And then next minute, that guy scores and this guy's throwing his drink. It's all mad, man. It's the beauty of football, man. Rory said, at least it ain't yabba dabba do settings. Nah, none of that Fred business. Dean, thank you for the super chat, bro. Said, it seems that Arteta ball gets so boring for the players themselves that they pass the ball to the opposition or kick a long ball out of play. I mean, I'm just going to look at the stats because, I mean, that's got to be one of our first shots on target. And we've actually had more possession. 62% possession. You know what? If you know Kevin Campbell, when he gets, when he does a reaction to this game, he's going to say this was an absolute masterclass. He's going to say we kept more possession, we frustrated them, we scored a lovely goal. He'll say it's a masterclass, I'm telling you. Matt Murdoch said 5 a.m. here in Singapore and I don't deserve this ish. You know how crazy it is? We're winning 1-0 and we're still angry about the performance. You know what I mean? It's mad. I tell you what, it's a lovely run from Odegaard. See what I mean? Get between the lines, no one picking him up. It's good fit. Great ball from Tierney. I don't know if Tierney knows he's there or he just puts it in the danger area. It's a lovely finish. I can't lie. Odegaard, nice finish, man. Big up Matt Murdoch, man. Kanav said, as a new footballer, this makes me doubt why I picked Arsenal. I can't read the rest. It's too painful. Kev will be talking that foolish. Like, listen, Kev's going to be on smoke. You know what I mean? Stephen Brown, Curtis, why don't you read my comments? Have you started to become Arteta in? Listen, apologies if I missed some comments, man. We got over 2.5K in here. Big up to everyone in the community for tuning in. Arteta in, I'm a long way from Arteta in. Let me tell you that. I was minutes away from being asleep on the stream. But, we got away with it. Got the goal. Prince Thomas said, true, such an awful display. We can be much worse. I think the thing is, when you look at Arsenal, we are a reflection of the performances. We're kind of, even if you look at the form here on the screen, we're beating Leicester out of form. We beat them. Watford, relegation battle, beat them. Newcastle, bottom of the league, beat them. Played Liverpool, who were up there, couldn't handle them. Man United, who have a lot of individual quality, couldn't beat them. And I think that's what you'll see a lot with Arsenal this season, where we'll kind of beat a lot of these teams around us or below us, but the teams above us, we may struggle to beat them. That's the only problem with Arsenal. Jesse said, this is why Tierney is back. Odegaard redemption. Lovely finish from Odegaard. Really is. Nice finish. Lovely finish. Let me give him some props. Lovely finish from Odegaard. Second half about to start, people, after the break. Effie said, this goal means more boring football in the second half with a low block. Isaiah said, should be a red stomped on his head. How that wasn't a red, I will never know. Maybe I'm being harsh and shameless. Some people saying it was accidental, shouldn't have been. But I thought it was. Ayman said, Big C, we need some real individuals in this team. Luis Diaz from Porto from the left wing, probably the best South American player at the moment. Gives me Alexis vibes. A lot of people have been screaming for Luis Diaz. I think Liverpool are looking at him in the summer. Somebody just said, who is it? Navarre said, Big C, read the halftime Everton tweet. Let's see what they put. I bet they're moving mad, aren't they? I bet they're fuming. Dominant in the first 45, but behind through a Leighton rear Arsenal attack. Oh, my days. Yo, Everton admin is salty, man. Everton admin is salty. That is quality from you, Navarre. That's funny, man. They're fuming. They are absolutely fuming. Oh, dear me. That's quality. I like that. Some of these men who do it, they're probably fans. Let me share screen, actually. I want to show you that. That's funny. Them man are absolutely fuming. Yeah, they're not happy, man. Dominant in the first 45, but behind through a late and rare Arsenal attack. Work to do after the break. That's salt, man. Them man are hella salty right now. You got to hold that, man. You got to hold that. You know what I mean? He is right, but yo, you can't be doing that on the admin. You know what I mean? Relax yourself. You ain't 1 in 8. Hopefully it's 9 tonight. Partey has not been at it. You know, he said he's been 4 out of 10 this season. He's probably been a 4 out of 10 tonight. Let's keep it 100. You know, he's been caught in possession. But he needs to step it up. Sodium Fugs, I'm telling you, man. Defo a red, said Deco. Is Partey finished hanging out with... I mean, I don't think he's finished, but we got to find a way to get more out of them. You know, he's got to be better than what he's producing at the moment. 4 out of 10, he's generous. He's just ineffective at the moment. Guess it's time for the Gabonese Curtis Shaw. Listen, Oba, warm up, mate. You know, we can't have Laka playing CDM while he's up front. You know, it's not that time. Jamie Carragher said, on Godfrey's challenge, he's very lucky boy to still be on the pitch. How is that not a red card, man? I'm sorry. Nah, man, no. I'm sorry. Let me share screen. How? You telling me that's not a red card? Come on, man. That's a red absolutely all day long. His head's facing forward. He knows what he's doing. Come on, man. That's a red. It's not, the ball's not even there. So, he looked right at him. Intentional. No, Curtis, you could see it was accidental to be. I think that's a red. I don't care. I'm being shameless with it. That's a red. If that was on Arsenal, you think if Granit Xhaka done that? Come on. He'd have been sent off. They wouldn't have even checked VAR. He'd have been sent off that quick. 100% intentional. Dark arts is a disgrace. Sometimes you do things like as a footballer, you know. I've never intentionally like stood on a player like that. But sometimes players, yeah, they'll do something and they're already putting their arms up to say, oh, ref, it was an accident. Listen, it might be clumsy. But it can still be a red without being intentional. It's a dangerous tackle. The man's got stud marks on his face. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, I think he should have gone off for that. But again, like you're saying there, M23, were the players hunting down the referee? Like I said against Manchester United, when Tomiyasu got pulled back by Maguire, where were the Arsenal players? Did they circle the ref? Did they make life difficult for him? No, they're too nice. They just accept it. Oh, yeah, he's got stud marks on his face. Okay, let's just keep going, shall we? But I think that should have been a red, you know. Zenith, thank you for the super chat. Arsenal players should go and hound the refs, play the system sometimes to get the decision. Do you know what I mean? It's the dark arts we talk about all the time. It's one thing that David Luiz was actually quite good at. The dark arts, you know, we haven't got enough of it in this team. Them things can't run in AFT, VFC. 100 bans, bro. Could have taken his eye out or broken his jaw. It's a horrendous tackle. Horrendous. It's clumsy as well. Broad said them things can't run in AFT. Listen, we got dark arts in our team, let me tell you. If that was an Arsenal player, I guarantee it would have been a red, says Stone Cold. 100%, especially Xhaka. He'd be out for 5 games if it was him. Sambi should come on for Partey. It's crazy, isn't it, now that we've got to the point where Aubameyang's on the bench and people are calling for Thomas Partey to get dragged. You know, you would have never thought that 18 months ago you could ever be thinking that. Broad's in Atlanta. Broad's, he's about the dark arts, man. I'm telling you, that brother's tough on the pitch. These youths are soft, brother. I mean, listen, they are, but stamp on the face. There ain't too much you can do about that. That's a madness. You know what I'm saying? That is actually a madness. Second half's about to begin. The players are coming back out. Big second half, people. Big second half. We have to win. Tim Morgan said, I don't think you know how important your work is. For some people, Arsenal is all we have. Terrible year, he lost his nan, really bad depression and no job. But I look forward to Arsenal and all your vids. Listen, Tim, like, appreciate you reaching out. And, you know, it's overwhelming when people tell you that your content lifts their mood or their spirit. Hope things get better for you. You know, hopefully you find a job and you know, your mood and everything improves. But get well soon. And obviously, you know, as I always say, community will back each other in this, people. Community settings. But I appreciate your message. Second half underway, people. Second half underway. Brett said Martinelli is struggling. Dennis Boateng, big up for the super chat, bro, said they don't pose the dark arts like Dr. Strange. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Go to God. Man's calling him Go to God now, not Gibraltar God anymore, you know. It's all mad. He got the upgrade, yeah? Man was calling him Gibraltar God. Yes, big up, Tim. Come on, man. Community settings, people. Big up, big up. Lots of community spirit, man. We're all together. Temp said our players are too nice. That's what we do in church choir, not in sports. Storm the ref. You have to get around the ref. You know? Ram Kumar said, I agree, Curtis. You and Robbie are the thin thread that makes me stick to Arsenal. I mean, it's not easy, man. It's not easy. Big up Tim who said, love you all. Come on, Tim. Onwards and upwards, my friend. Big up for reaching out, though. Jay Mystery said, good luck, bro. There's an injury for Everton at the moment. You can see Iwobi there in the background on the bench. I still, you know, usually Arsenal are the team that get, you know, ripped off when it comes to transfer dealings. But Iwobi for 35 million was daylight robbery. I can't lie. Tomiyasu catches. Is that Damari Gray on the back of his hamstring? And he's down, injured at the moment. Smooth One J said, big up Curtis, this has been a great day for me. Passed my 3 exams and got my CDL permit. And now Arsenal is winning. Let's go. Big up to Smooth One J. Congrats, bro. And well done. Hopefully Arsenal don't spoil the day. But well done on your exams, bro. Keep up the good work. Paulie said, Curtis, would you take Benitez? Nah, not now. He is good, though. Phil Mitchell said, Curtis, he said his mum passed away 2 weeks ago, not Peggy. Yeah, of course, Phil Mitchell settings. I keep watching all your old watch-alongs to help me get to sleep, and I'm a Chelsea fan. Haven't even started the funerals. Hey, listen, man. Again, man, hope all goes well. Hope things get better. And, you know, appreciate you reaching out. Glad that content can help in some way, you know. Them old watch-alongs are straight meltdown settings, man. But big up for reaching out. Ball whipped in and Ramsdale claims it. Machine said 25 million for Willock was daylight robbery. Yeah, we done Newcastle for Willock and Everton for Iwobi. Yeah, we done robberies in broad daylight there, man. Broad daylight robberies, people. To pick up 60 million for Iwobi and Willock, yeah, man. That was broad daylight with no CCTV, you know. Yes, big up Phil Mitchell, man. Respect, bro. There's a good player in Willock, but we never would have seen it. Yeah, and the thing is now, if Newcastle buy a bunch of players, we may never seen it. Ox was a bump. You know, with Ox, I feel like Ox was going to start. Ox was actually balling out at Liverpool for a little bit, you know, before the injury. So I feel like with Ox, there was a baller there. People, don't forget, today's video is sponsored by OneFootball. Link in the description. Make sure you hit that like button. I don't know what we're on for likes. If we hit 1,000 likes, people, let me know. 2,200 in the chat. Great numbers. Really appreciate all your support. Yeah, man. We're on 999 likes. That's crazy. That's crazy. Surely we get 1 like in this next couple. There we go. We've hit 1,000. Can we hit 1,500 and lead Arsenal to victory, people? Yeah, man, 1K likes. Big up to all of you. Big second half this for Arsenal. I think if we get the second goal, Everton will go. I think they'll be gone. If they get a goal back, it's problems. Ornstein said Wenger was genuinely upset about losing Ox, more upset than Van Persie and them. He probably looked at him as a young player that he kind of built up and then you know, he goes to Liverpool. I don't know. Probably that one hurt him a little bit more. Charlie said 1K likes because of me. You hit that 1K. You was the last one, yeah? Big up to you, bro. Man said 2 football, not even 1 football. Man said 2 football. Here's Granit Xhaka. I have to admit, Xhaka's played all right so far. Craig said, Curtis, thoughts on the new Arsenal black kit? Not going to lie, I like it. I don't know if any of you have seen it, but, you know, these concept kits have come out of, you know, apparently they're being leaked. And they're saying Arsenal's kits next season will be black, like black on black, and the other one's going to be pink. So I'm hoping for a really, you know, nice kit. Now, again, look at this again. Look at this. Godfrey again. Now he gets a yellow card. Crunches Saka with the studs on the follow-through. The brother should have been sent off in the first half. If he'd have got the yellow card even in the first half, he's out of here. It's a joke, Mike Dean. What does he have to do? Break someone's legs before you send the man off? It's mad. Absolutely crazy, bruv. Godfrey stood in. Look, Saka's limping. Second bad tackle he's done on him. Get this brother off the pitch. Home kit looked pretty similar. But yeah, they reckon a black on black away kit and a pink kit. So, you know, more merch settings, you know. Free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard whips it in. Oh! Headed away. Coleman clears. Comes out to Saka. That's a free kick to Arsenal. About 25 yards out. Everton used to have a salmon pink away shirt. Remember, Arsenal had a pink training kit. I think it's a little bit lighter than that one. Yeah, Godfrey is dirty, man. He's a decent player, you know. He's not actually a left-back, is he? He's a centre-back. But he is dirty, man. He come up through the leagues, didn't he? So he's got that, you know, that aggression. He's one of them players you probably like. You probably like him if he played for your club. You dislike him if he doesn't. Pink for the ladies, black for the men. Listen, you know, kits... the success of a kit is usually based around the success of a team. If we was doing big things, mate, you know what I mean? You get all the kits. Free kick to Arsenal. Odegaard, cross-in situation, whips it into the back post, free header. Oh, Gabriel at the back post. I mean, I feel like he should have gone for goal there. It's not bad. They worked it well. He's at the back post. He's unmarked. It's not a good header. It's not a good header. Heads it into the ground. Bang! Get that power in it, man. Put it back across goal. That was a poor header. Cap said, killer Cam kit. Yeah, man. Remember Cam made... with all the pink. They had the pink Range Rover and everything. Here's the Corey. Cleared away there by Gabriel. Good clearance. I have to admit, we have defended pretty well tonight. Chucky said, Odegaard, man of the match so far. Interesting. A lot of people were calling him out in the first half, saying he's not playing very well. But then he got his goal. He has got on the ball a few times. And he's done all right since getting the goal. So we have to see. George said it ain't easy being an Arsenal fan. Don't we know it? Don't we know it, people? You know, listen, by the way, did I say it's hard playing up front for Arsenal? It's hard playing up front. Look at Lacazette tonight, non-existent. Do you know what I mean? Non-existent. If Aubameyang's putting in this performance, what we saying? Get him off. That's what we'll be saying. Get him off. He hasn't been in the game. Hasn't even had a shot. Here's Granit Xhaka. Xhaka's actually been decent. I can't lie. Tierney does well there. Gets it out to Tomiyasu. We definitely need another goal. Second goal, I think, finishes them. Just hope we don't have a therapy session tomorrow. I think, well, let me not say too much. I hope we're good. Noel said, big up, Curtis, you are correct. We have to play top 3 once and West Ham twice on this show. 5 losses, plus any other team who's up for a fight. That's the problem. You got to think we lost 5 games already. So we can't afford to be losing to any of these teams that are, you know, mid-table and below, because at the moment we're just holding licks off the higher teams. Here's Lacazette. Can he keep that in? Here's Tomiyasu, crossing position. Not a bad ball. Oh, headed away at the near post. Comes out to Partey. Does well. Finds Xhaka. 30 yards out. Gets the ball out wide to Tierney. Touch deliver. Great ball in. Oh, my days. See what I mean? Lacazette. You're the striker. You should be beasting to get on the end of that. Laca's just got this habit of coming short all the time. That's a great ball in from Kieran Tierney. Absolute peach of a ball. You know, any poacher of a striker, Aguero, Kane, Lewandowski, that's a tap-in. Or you're running across the near post to flick that on. It can be a goal. Lacazette's pulling to the edge of the penalty area. I think he's a number 10. I'm genuinely not sure Lacazette is a striker anymore. Snake Eye said, just pass the ball around and nobody makes a run. Tomiyasu, man of the match. Tommy's been solid again. Man said, Cam that left Jim in the ruck. Listen, let me not get too caught up on the hip-hop thing. This is football I want to see. It's been better. We started the second half better. We got the confidence of a goal. Here's Partey. Move the ball. I think teams know now when Partey gets the ball, just press him straight away and put him under pressure. Don't shoot Thomas. Good boy. He needs a good second half here. He needs a solid second half. Gabriel, we're being pressed here by Everton all the way back to Ramsdale, who smashes it long. No idea how Godfrey's on the pitch. Should have had a red and then a yellow. Instead, he's only got a yellow. Partey with the high foot. He does win the ball. Laka whips it out wide to Tierney. Give it to Laka. Oh, he hasn't seen him. Here's Odegaard, 25 yards out. Got support out wide. Tomiyasu whips a high ball into the back post. Not a great cross. Tierney. Start again. Xhaka. Xhaka with the ball. Looking for Tierney and it gets blocked and they come away with it, Everton. We're playing better in the second half. Goatagard said, Ainsley doing a great job warming the bench. Oh, my days. He's LG is not the biggest Ainsley fan. Here's Decore. Edge of the penalty area. Looks for the through ball. Excellent block there by Ben White. That's a great block. Greedy Man said, am I missing much? Man's working, can't even listen. We've started the second half better, to be fair. We're 1-0 up. Odegaard with the goal. But, you know, 1-0 is 1-0. You know, I don't have to say anything about 1-0, people. Stone Cold saying, Aubameyang on, Laka is useless as a striker. That he's not. I just don't think he's a striker anymore. Serious. Even now, look, he's in the midfield position. Here come Everton with Decore, 25 yards out. Finds Richarlison, equaliser. Richarlison has equalised for Everton. Just as I've fallen for the age-old Arsenal thing. You start to praise them, you start to give them credit, and they do the Arsenal thing. They bottle it. This bottle job team, just as you start to praise them, they go and do what we all expect them to do, and that's start bottling it. I think he's onside there. Who's marking him? Gabriel, Tierney. Why is Tierney not talking? Gabriel, turn and... Come on, man. That's terrible defending. Is he offside? Please. Come on. This is so... I think he's offside. I think he's millimetres offside. Please. I'm shameless. I don't care if it's 1 millimetre offside. It is so close. His foot is on the line and Gabriel's foot is on the line, but it looks to me like it's further forward than Gabriel's. Please, man. Just give it offside. They're zooming in on his foot. They're not sure. I think I'm absolutely fuming. Offside, yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Shameless FC! Shameless FC! Shameless FC! Shameless FC! Honestly, people, when I tell you, he is millimetres offside. Like, honestly, it's unbelievable. This has got to be our night. It's got to be our night. That is like a millimetre offside. I'm shameless. Shameless FC, mate. I don't care. They're fuming. They're absolutely fuming. Oh, my days. I'm shameless with it. I'm celebrating offside goals, man. What has it come to? It's so like... Without VAR, you would never give that offside. He's basically in line with Gabriel. He's probably a millimetre in front of him. But we take it. We're a mess. But I don't care. We can get out of there with a messy win. Mike Dean, oh man. I'm shameless. Celebrating disallowed goals. Oh my day. Oh my days. It's crazy, people. Can we get the second? Odegaard looking for Martinelli. Martinelli one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He takes it wide. Whips it in. Oh, Gabby, you got to do better there, fella. You've got to do better than that. Great ball by Odegaard. I don't know if he's onside. It's a great run. He's onside. Martinelli, man. You got to do better, bruv. What are you doing? Why is he taking it so wide? That's poor, bruv. He's got, and you know me, man. I'm Martinelli FC. That's poor. VAR saving us, man. Nah, man. That is poor. He should have done better. Oh, dear. Ramsdale with the ball, people. I can't believe that. I would have expected him to score. It's a young finisher, natural goal scorer there. I feel like would slot that. Edu paid the VAR. I'm telling you. Man said it's a disgrace. Pogba settings. Big up Mo with the super chat. This was Xhaka's fault. He never closed down his man. I actually didn't see the whole thing, you know. I'll have to check that again. Lacazette gives it away and then fouls him. Laka's got to come off, you know. Let me tell you. What? And then man's squaring up to Townsend as well. No, Laka's got to come off. Laka's playing like a defensive midfielder up front. It's mad. Yeah, shameless, mate. I'm celebrating VAR decisions. It's wild. I think he's got to be smart with his substitutions here, man. I think he's got to take Lacazette off and bring Aubameyang on. I hope he's just not going to try and prove a point that, you know, oh, I've dropped you, so I'm going to leave you on the bench for 90 minutes, you know? Ain't it funny now? People saying bring Aubameyang on. But most people wanted him out. Bring him on, because at least he'll worry them. He'll play on the shoulder. Look how deep Lacazette's playing. Here's Tierney out wide. I actually think Tierney, Tomiyasu, that's a great ball from Tierney. Laka finds Thomas Partey. Good ball out wide to Saka. See, Tomiyasu for me should be on the overlap there. Ball whipped in. It's cleared away. And Decore clears it. Ramsdale man of the match. He hasn't had much to do really though, I don't think. Odegaard's been good since the goal. He has been good since the goal. Here come Everton on the attack and Xhaka fouls him. And Granit Xhaka gets a yellow card. I mean, you should have put money on it, people. You know, you should have put money on it. It is hammering down with rain. Xhaka gets booked. He's, you know, it's a terrible, he's rugby tackled him. Do you know what I mean? Odegaard has played well since the goal. I felt first off he was quiet until the goal, but he did well. It is such a Xhaka foul. It's literally, I'm not quick enough to keep up with you. So I'm just going to clatter into you and take a yellow. Do you have to take Granit Xhaka off? At Goodison, 28 minutes to go, on a yellow card, been out injured for 2 months. This is where, for me, you got to be smart. I'd be taking Granit Xhaka off and probably bringing on Sambi. Free kick. Townsend whips it in. That's a terrible cross. Goes out for a goal kick. I'd be bringing on Aubameyang and maybe Sambi Lokonga. Femi Jacob said, Xhaka is tired, mate. Needs to be hooked off. I mean, they're looking at the offside goal again. It's so tight. They've both got their foot on the line. But it does look like it's a bit further forward. Broad said, here he is, the card specialist. I'm sure he worked at Clinton's for work experience because this lad loves a card. Here he goes. Patrick Truman said, he's back again, people, with the dad jokes. The worst thing is, he's not even a dad and he's doing dad jokes already. Imagine when he has picnics all over the place. Oh, my days. 1.1k likes. Big up. Community settings, man. Amazing. Saka finds Thomas Partey. Back out wide to Odegaard. Odegaard's starting to play well. Starting to get some passes together. Here's Lacazette. Looks for Odegaard. He gives it away. Stay fresh. Big up for the super chat. Said Aubameyang has had about 6 stinkers, missed penalties and open nets. Lacazette actually was directly involved in the goal. It's not worse than Aubameyang on the pitch. Stay fresh defending Lacquer. And who's coming on? Nuno Tavares coming on for Kieran Tierney. Interesting. That's a strange one. He set the goal up. Hasn't been booked. He's played well. I mean, maybe he's not fully fit. He doesn't look injured. He's walking off like he's fine. Nuno, it's not easy for defenders to come on into this environment. You know, he's got to adjust to the game quick. Tavares. Ken said maybe he's a dad and he doesn't know it. I'm telling you, maybe Broads, man. You see what you got out there. Nuno for Kieran Tierney, people. I mean, Tierney doesn't look injured. It doesn't look like he's gone down the tunnel, so maybe he's not injured. Yeah, I thought he was playing well. It must have been a fitness issue. Andre Gomez coming on for Everton. And Townsend comes off. Townsend looks fuming. Didn't play well. That number 10 role, I've never seen Townsend playing that role. Andrew's not happy. What is he doing? Maybe they planned it that Tierney would only play 60 minutes, you know. But yeah, here's what woof settings, man. The dog is back. Oh. Needs to adjust to the game quickly. No time to be messing around, and they're probably going to play on him a little bit in that area. Gabriel clears it out for a throw-in to Everton. We got to be careful here, people. This game is hanging. It's in the balance. If we get the second goal, I think Everton are finished. But we've seen they've had 2 goals disallowed. It's a corner to Everton. It's dangerous, people. We got 24 minutes to go. Snake Eye said, Big C, what is Amatrain doing? Take Lacquer off and the card specialist. Bring on Aubameyang and Sambi. I mean, listen, that's what I'd be doing. Corner to Everton. Ball whipped in. And it's cleared away. Don't worry, people. I'm just saying night to Cruz. I'm keeping him up all night by going crazy. Big D said first game in months for Tierney. Yeah, but first game in months for Xhaka. And Xhaka's still on the pitch. You know what I mean? And he's on a yellow card and they're still keeping him on. Goodison bark, you know. I'm telling you. Barking settings. Arsenal on the ball. Gabriel. They're pressing us heavy now. Pressed into our own corner. And it's a throw into Arsenal. We definitely got to make change. Yes, big up Ali, man. It's a big up Cruz. Saka for Pepe. Do you know what? I'd like to see Pepe come on in this game. I feel like he hasn't played for ages. Everton haven't had a shot on target in this game. Odegaard finds Lacazette. This could be a chance. Saka, Tomiyasu on the overlap. Tomiyasu pulls it back. It's a poor cross. It was the right idea. Didn't get enough power in the cross. Yeah, man. Good night, little Kurt. But Everton are still in the game, man. Yeah, smash them likes, people. Great numbers in here. 2,300 of you in it. Can we hit 1,500 likes? Oil or Nothing said, please take Xhaka off on a yellow. You can't trust him on a yellow. He will make a challenge. Martinelli's down. Oh, he's looking tired as well. You know, there's a few players on the pitch for us now. I think Arteta's got to be careful and think, listen, man, they haven't played a lot of football. This is a hard game. And you got to, manage your squad. You got good players on the bench. Pepe, Aubameyang, Sambi Lokonga. Bring somebody on. This football is so unsustainable. I agree, Token. I Am King said, I'm not going to lie, VAR is destroying the game. It's mad because in one sense, it's getting more decisions right. But it's like, especially when you go to games, your team scores, you don't even celebrate properly because you think, I can't go mad because they'll do a VAR check, then it might not count. It's definitely taken some of the magic out of the game when goals go in. And there we go, people. Is that Martinelli down on the floor? He's got cramp. Take him off. 68 minutes. Get him off. He's tiring. You can't. Oh, please. Please. If I don't see Pepe or Aubameyang, I'm going crazy. Who's he bringing on? Who's that? He's bringing on Eddie. He's bringing on Eddie and Nketiah. He's bringing on the worst attacking player out of all our subs The guy that's rejected a new contract, the guy that's going to leave in the summer on a free transfer, you're bringing on Eddie for Martinelli. Can somebody explain that to me, please? I just don't understand this manager. It makes no sense. You've got £72 million Pepe and your captain, your talisman, Aubameyang, on the bench, and you're bringing on Eddie Nketiah, the youngster who is not good enough, who's rejecting contracts. I just don't get this manager. I have no idea what I'm watching. Martinelli comes off, bring Pepe on. But this guy's bringing on Eddie Nketiah to play out wide. I don't get it. I feel like he's trying to punish Aubameyang, but what's the Pepe reason? He's basically telling us Pepe's done. Why is Eddie coming on instead of Pepe or Oba? It makes no sense. Martinelli limps off and Eddie Nketiah comes on. I just don't get it. I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled. He's bringing on Eddie Nketiah. Please, man. Somebody please explain that to me. Where's Eddie going to play? Out wide? Is he a winger all of a sudden? He's going left wing. He's going left wing instead of Pepe. No. I don't know what that is. Decore, that's a foul on Gabriel, surely. Gabriel's down now, injured. This is wild, man. Is he that desperate for Eddie Nketiah to sign a new contract? To secure his value? The man's leaving in 6 months. I don't get it. Age for age, it's ridiculous. Nah, go to God. He is not better than me. I'm better than him. Man said Eddie's hotline bling. I just don't get it. I don't get it. You're bringing a striker on left wing who's not better than the striker on the bench or better than the winger on the bench. I'm telling you now, we better get out of here with 3 points. We better get out of here with 3 points. It's absolutely crazy. Pay-as-you-go settings, man. 1 minute remaining. T-Mobile. I'm old school like O2 and then remember. What was it? O2 T-Mobile. 1-to-1. If you're old school, you know what I'm talking about. Eddie Murphy settings, man, coming to America. The King of Zamunda. Hakeem. The Prince. What is going on out here? Gabriel doing dark arts for real. Little, he weren't even that injured. Orange, yeah, orange. 1-to-1. Old school settings, man. This is going to be a long 18 minutes. This game is going so slow, people. Honestly, it's dragging. We've only got, one substitution left. So far, he's brought on Nuno and Eddie Nketiah. So one of Aubameyang or Pepe is not even going to come on. Lacazette does well there. Eddie goes down. First thing he does, he dives. Mike Dean says, no. Man's telling him off. Man said, no. No. Man said, no, Eddie. Beverly Hills Cop settings, man. Axel Foley, man. Jeez. Cheers, Eddie, mate. He's come on and dived straight away. Dan said I was an Arteta fan until today. I give up, win, lose or draw. Oh, my days. Curtis coming out of retirement. Had to be Eddie, didn't it? Terrible ball there. It's crazy. You've got Eddie playing left wing instead of a winger or a striker that can actually play left wing. You've got Xhaka on the pitch who's been out for 2 months on it, and he's on a yellow card. And Tierney, who was playing well at left-backs, come off for Nuno. Great touch there by Saka. Saka's had a quiet game as well. I'm telling you, Saka has these quiet games quite a lot. Martinelli, he's another one, isn't he? A bit of an injury-prone player. Hopefully it's just cramped, tired legs. Nick, who said, for $6 million a year, I can do a better job than Arteta. I think we've all got that belief. That was a great touch from Saka. Saka's got this thing now. I don't know if anyone else sees it when he walks around, it's like he's injured all the time. He's limping. I don't know if he's actually injured or whether it's just kind of a thing that he does when he gets a bit tired. I don't know. Arsenal, they need to create a chance, man. Curtis, look at AFC stuff on Twitter for Pepe's reaction on the bench. And Odegaard's been booked as well. Oh, he's absolutely fuming. Oh, Puds, big up to you. I mean, I'm just gonna quickly show you the picture. If ever a picture told you everything, look at Nico Ross, Clark Pepe. Look at the face. He's thinking, what is going? Look at the eyes, people. Dun 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 dun. It's like Jaws, mate, in the film. He's absolutely fuming. Fuming. Look at the look. He's thinking, what am I doing here with this cone man managing? The disrespect. The disrespect, people, is wild. Big up, man. That look is powerful. Pepe is vexed. I'd be fuming. He's done at the club, by the way. I've been in this situation before as a footballer. He's done. Manager's not bringing him on under any circumstances at the moment. I reckon they'll be open to offers. I wouldn't even be surprised if they sold him in January, honestly. He's clearly said, you know what, he's not my kind of player. Maybe he doesn't train the way he wants you to train. You know, he's always talking about how good Eddie is in training and this, that, the other. So I think Pepe is well and truly done at Arsenal. Free Pepe, man. Free the guy. Yo, Curtis, Pepe switching to boys in the hood. He's done. He's definitely had enough. We got an injury here for Arsenal. Nuno Tavares, Coleman just grabs him there, pulls him back. Jeez, what is that? From this boy Gordon. What the hell is going on? These man are... Look at this. He's just coming in like a madman. These men are on smoke. This way you got to rough these man up, you know. I'm telling you, rough them man up. This little scar shoot's probably going wild. You know what I mean? Or they get hyped up there, man. You got to go and rough them man up as well, you know. That's what you have to do in the Prem. You know, you play like Man City, you'll just see a Fernandinho just take him out. You know what I mean? Keep wasting time, for real. Dark arts business. Any tackle, roll around. Eddie loses the ball there. Not surprised. We better not mess this up. 14 minutes to go. This game is going so slow. Gordon whips it in. Ramsdale collects. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Stop the cross coming in the box. Nuno Tavares, get out. What are you hesitating for? Stop the cross. I love that from Ramsdale. Tell him. Man strolling over there, letting him cross the ball in. Pepe putting in a transfer request. Watch this space. He'll be on the phone to his agent. He's done, man. He ain't gonna want to be here. He is not gonna want to be here. Let me tell you that. You know, why would he? I couldn't blame him. Craig said Pepe's career lies elsewhere. It's clear to see. It's a shame. It's a shame because, you know, I thought we had a top player on our hands when we signed him. It really hasn't happened. Big up, Craig. I appreciate that, bruv. Party, good tackle. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I miss things, you know, and I'm looking at this. I didn't even see it. What's going on here? Is this a corner or a goal kick? I think it's a goal kick to Arsenal. Got to say, Tomiyasu's been solid in this game. Every time I've looked up and seen anyone running at him, he's just handled it. Been very good. Been some good defensive performances. Pepe to Marseille. He might as well become the third member of the group, you know. Go and play with Guendouzi and thingy. Go and play with Guendouzi and Saliba. He'd do well there. Gonna go enough. Why does he even have Pepe on the bench though? I mean, look, he's on 130 grand a week. He's got to at least say I'm involving him, but he's clearly not interested in playing him. Here's Granit Xhaka on the ball. Lift your head. Throw into Arsenal. Take your time with everything now. You know, take your time with everything. And man said Eddie and Nketiah to Ross. I cannot believe he came on. But can you comment on the game? Bro, if there was stuff to comment on, I mean, Everton are on the attack now. Andre Gomez, 25 yards out. Good block by Ben White. Chance. Oh, off the crossbar. Richarlison has scored. I knew it. They are the bottle jobs of all bottle jobs, people. It's as simple as that. I've had enough of all of this club. Forget it. Forget all of them. They couldn't wait to hand it over. They couldn't wait. Nuno Tavares gives it away. Why did he come on for Tierney in the first place? Then the shot is blocked. Great block. Please tell me he's offside. He's not offside this time. Hits the bar. Who's marking him? Who's marking him? He's their best attacking player on the pitch. Nuno, you've switched off. Nuno Tavares, the brother that shouldn't have even come on. Wonderful save from Ramsdale. Tips it onto the crossbar. And Richarlison heads it in. I'm sorry, people. Enough is enough. They can't buy a win. An Arsenal roll into town. Santa Claus settings, handing out gifts. 1-1. I'm done with this team. The man brought on Eddie Nketiah. Edward Nketiah. Instead of Aubameyang and Pepe. They're on us again. They're on us again. Gomez. He's chopped. They're in. Oh, he's blocked it. Honestly, people, I'm done. I'm done with this team. Cheers, everyone. Cheers to the Gunners, mate. Honestly, people, don't let them ruin your week. They're bottle jobs. Absolute bottle jobs. Honestly, I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's been coming for half the game. They've decided to sit back. It's Old Trafford all over again. We're 1-0 up. We'll sit here and defend even though we're not that good at defending. The man brought on Eddie Nketiah. He brought on Edward Nketiah. I need to know his full name. I do this with everyone. I need to know the full name. I can't believe he brought on Eddie Nketiah. His name is Edward Kedar Nketiah. Kedar, cheddar, cheese more like. We better win this game. Here's Lacazette. If Eddie scores the winner, honestly, it'll be epic scenes. Here's Eddie Nketiah. Whips it in. Odegaard, it's blocked. They're appealing for a penalty. They're appealing for handball. Come on, VAR. VAR, tell me that hit him on his hand. Edward Cheddar Cheese. Edward Kedar Nketiah. I call him Cheese Nketiah from now on. They're appealing for handball. VAR's not interested, of course. What did I say? We won't score with Eddie on. 1-1 is the best outcome right now. Sad to watch this lot. Manager to blame all day. Listen, people. When I tell you. Oh, Odegaard. Pass. Pass the ball, bruv. You could have slipped Lacazette in. Still no Aubameyang. Still no Pepe. Oh, no. Ben White's falling over for no reason. For no reason. Is that not handball? Like, we're never going to get anything. I'm done. We got cheddar cheese on the left. His name's Eddie Cheddar Nketiah. His name's Cheddar, but I'm calling him Cheddar. We've got cheese on the left wing. They better win this game. I can't believe it. Xhaka finds Laka. Laka loses it. Xhaka goes flying in. Could have got sent off. Here's Richarlison. He plays the through ball. Ramsdale gets it. These absolute bottle jobs. I just can't believe what I'm watching. Eddie Nketiah on the left. Please, just shut me up. Eddie, answer all the questions. Bend it in the top corner. Do something. Xhaka to Eddie. Here's Eddie. He slips over. You're an absolute joke. You're a joke, man. You're just a joke, mate. I'm sorry. I'd rather have Eddie Murphy on the left wing. At least he'd entertain me, bruv. You might as well have Norbit left wing. What's the point? Here's Saka. Honestly, I'm done. I'm so done with this team. It's unbelievable. I can't believe the substitutions. He brings on Nuno and he switches off for the goal when Tierney's having a great game. Saka! Ah! That's the worst miss I've ever seen! Eddie Nketiah, you're a joke! You've missed from 2 yards! I'm done! It's the worst miss I've ever seen! What is that? He's 2 yards out, hit the ball. And then, I'm done with this guy. Norbit would have scored that. Eddie Nketiah from 2 yards out, cheddar cheese heads it against the post. I'm done. I'm so done. It's unbelievable. He's brought Aubameyang on. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Well done, Mikel. Well done, fella. Well done, fella. Lacazette off. Aubameyang on. I want this manager. Don't even bring him back on the coach. Ban him from the changing rooms. Leave him. Everton is his club anyway. Eddie's missing headers from 2 yards, fam. I'm done with it. I'm done with this. I can't deal with it. I am done with it. I can't deal with it. If Eddie's... This team, honestly, should come with... I don't know what to say to all of you people. Here's Saka. Oh, he's nutmegged Decore. He's rinsed him. Saka! Oh, his shot's deflected. I honestly do not believe there is a harder team in world football to support than Arsenal Football Club. They should come with a health warning. Look at this long ball. Move the ball. Xhaka, move the ball. Ball down the sides. Come on, Abba! You've just come on! Oh, he's kicked him in the head. Iwobi's coming on. He'll probably come on and score the winner. He brings on Aubameyang with 5 minutes to go. I am done with this fraud of a manager. I'm done. I cannot. I've tried my best to be patient this season with this manager. Today, I am done. You got cheddar cheese. I'm calling him cheddar for anyone that's just tuned in. Eddie Nketiah's middle name is Cheddar. So, cheddar, cheese. The cheese man at the back post is missing from 2 yards. Why the hell did you bring him on instead of Aubameyang and Pepe? Why did you bring Nuno Tavares on when Tierney was having a solid game and Tavares switches off for Richarlison's goal? Honestly, people, this is not normal. It's not normal. I can't believe what I'm watching. Like you said, it's not even real cheese. It's them cheese strings man used to get in school that taste like rubber. The team's a joke. We're going nowhere. If this is all we've got, we're going nowhere. Go on, Oba! Oh. Long ball over the top for Everton. Can Ramsdale collect it? Richarlison's been excellent. He really has. A goal disallowed. 2 goals disallowed, I think. Managed to get the goal. Yeah, get Thomas the Tank Engine out of here. For those that don't know, Arteta's middle name's I'm a Train. So I call him Thomas the Tank Engine. I can't believe it. I'm so furious. Look at Eddie. He wouldn't get in AFTVFC, bro. I can't lie to you people. You know me, I'm all about Hale End. I love seeing the Hale End boys do well. What is Eddie Nketiah? What is he? Please tell me what he is. He's terrible. He can't hold the ball. The brother can't do nothing. Here's Richarlison. He's been brilliant for them. Great tackle, Gabriel. Take that, boy. Please, come on, Arsenal, man. Nick this. I don't care. Odegaard, we need movement. He's got no one in front of him. We look tired, bruv. We look knackered. I'm so fuming with this team. Why do we do this to ourselves? Look at this. What's going on, bro? You just stopped running. Oh, my days. I don't want to. Look at this fraud, Arteta. Stay in Liverpool. Don't come back. You are an Everton legend. You're not no Arsenal legend. I was fuming when he signed for Arsenal to replace Fabregas. I was even more fuming when he came back to manage with nothing on his CV. Should have never got this job in the first place. Should have got the Everton job. Sick of watching this rubbish football. Everton scored 1 goal in 4 games. Yet they're peppering us. Decore with the shot straight at the keeper. Sick of it. Arsenal fans shouldn't accept this anymore. I don't care if you're Arteta in, Arteta out, you love him. If you're Arsenal, you should not accept this. We spent 150 in the summer, 150 mil. Everton spent 2 million in the summer, people. It might have even been less. How much did they buy Damari Gray for? 1.7? And they got Townsend on a free. They spent 1.7 million. And they're playing better football than us with no Calvert-Lewin. Mina came off. We're rolling up here, spending all these P's, and we can't produce. We can't beat Everton. We can't beat Everton, who are getting beaten by everyone, even Watford. Cycling GK, Ben Foster's doing vlogs, turning Everton over. We're rolling up. The manager's made some of the worst substitutions I've ever seen in an Arsenal shirt. Here's Eddie. Come on, Eddie. Odegaard's in. Odegaard's in. Odegaard's in. What's he doing? He's taking too long. Shoot. What is he doing? Good ball by Eddie to be. Odegaard hit it. He tries to cut back. He's too left-footed, bro. Too left-footed. Seamus Coleman. The man's about 68 years of age blocking it. I cannot believe it. Here's Nuno on the driving run. Please just nick this. I can't believe it. The emotions that I've got right now, the mixed emotions. I'm so angry. I almost feel like laughing at the fact that, like, the substitutions, it's like sabotage. It's like Arteta's done it on purpose because he used to play for Everton. Smash. Oh, Xhaka didn't want to put the challenge. Look at Andre Gomez. He's taking the mick. Xhaka didn't want to put the challenge in because he would have got booked. We're in trouble here. We're in trouble here. They've won it. I'm done with this fraud. You're a disgrace to Lavia. Get this fraud out. They've won it. They have won it. Damari Gray, top corner. I'm done. That is me done, people. I'm finished. I am done with this football club. I'm done with this manager. I feel like ripping the shirt. I feel like ripping the shirt. Honestly, people, I can't. We are an absolute disgrace. We're getting what we deserve. You hire the apprentice, and this is what you get. Look at Andre Gomez. He's running rings round him. Get this fraud out. I'm done. I'm done with this team. Arteta out, mate. I've said it from day. What a goal, Damari Gray. Top corner posting in. It's over. Anything that was ever talked about regarding Mikel Arteta, it's done. It's dusted. He has to leave. He's done. He's finished. Don't bring him back. Don't bring him back. He's done out here. What a goal. I've got nothing to say. Honestly, nothing. Can't stand this club. Can't stand them. This is not Arsenal to me. This is something else. This is Arsenal Fashion Club, Arsenal business. I don't know what this is. Said it from day one about this manager. Said it. I had arguments with people on Twitter. Had people, you know what I mean? Look at this. They haven't won in 8 games. Get this fraud out. Get him gone. Get him gone, people. The worst manager since Bruce Rioch. He ain't a patch on Unai Emery. And Emery wasn't even up to it. But he was better than this fraud. Look at Richarlison. He's ripped us apart the whole game by himself. He's had no real support. He's peppered us. We're done out here. Left Granit Xhaka on a yellow card. Granit Xhaka didn't want to make the challenge on Andre Gomez because he was on a yellow card and he knew he was going to get sent off. So he lets Gomez go past him. Gomez gets it out wide. Demarai Gray bends it top corner. What have we been saying in the chat for the whole 25, 30 minutes of the second half? Take Granit Xhaka off on a yellow card. He leaves him on. He doesn't want to put the challenge in because he's booked. Demarai Gray, 1.7 million. What a signing he's been, by the way. This team, this football club, this owner, technical director, the manager, the whole lot of them are a disgrace. They've got to go. Every single one of them. This is not the Arsenal Football Club that I grew up supporting. These are a bunch of frauds. A bunch of frauds, mate. Santa Claus turned up early for these, man. Can't buy a victory until Arsenal turn up. And the substitutions are sabotage. I don't care what anybody says. Here's Odegaard. Minute to go of time added on. High ball in. Header. No. And see, Eddie and Nketiah would have made it 2-1. Game could have been over. Look at Richarlison bullying up Ben White. They've got a man over. They're 3-on-2 here. And it's Iwobi. This will just... I'm done if he won't. He's missed it. Jay Mystery, big up for becoming a member. If Iwobi scored, I mean, what? I might as well... Look at Ben White. 50 million. Backing off him. Scared of him. Bullied him. These men are soft. They're so weak. 50 million and you're getting bullied like that. Don't get me wrong, Richarlison's a very good footballer. Are you not willing to have a little scrap with him on the pitch? Weak, soft, timid team. And it comes from that manager. He bought all these little youths in the summer. Talking about, yeah, we got the youngest team in the league. You didn't have to buy youngsters. You could have bought proper players. Older players. Disgrace. Game's done. 6 minutes added on. It's a throw-in in the corner to Everton. This team should be ashamed of themselves. Don't bring Arteta back to the Emirates. Leave him up there. Just leave him up there, people. I don't want to see him back at the Emirates. Arsenal on the ball. They're taking ages to get it forward. They're probably going to run out of time. Here's Eddie and Nketiah. Is he going to score a worldie? Eddie. Oh, we're in. Oh! Aubameyang's missed a sitter. There you go. Just end the game. Just end the game. That is it. Like that's the icing on the cake. Aubameyang's missed a sitter and we've lost. I'm telling you now. I have never seen anything like the 90 minutes of football I've just watched. Never seen anything like it. We're an utter disgrace. We're an absolute disgrace. We've lost 2-1. Aubameyang's missed a sitter with the last kick of the game. 8 yards out. Cheers. We are done out here, people. I can't tell you how much this guy, how long I've been saying this guy's done. And the amount of stuff I've had to go through with people. This ain't Arsenal. Arsenal should demand the best. This guy's a fraud. Lost 2-1 to Everton. I need to remind everyone, Everton hadn't won a game in 8. Hadn't won a game in 8. He brings on Nuno Tavares. And Nuno Tavares switches off, leaves his man, and Richarlison scores. He leaves on Granit Xhaka. And Granit Xhaka, who's on a yellow card, who hasn't played for 2 months, backs out of the challenge with Andre Gomez because he knows he's going to get a second yellow card. And Gomez gives it to Demarai Gray, who slaps it top corner. And then you bring Aubameyang on for 6 minutes, and Aubameyang misses with the last kick of the game, puts it wide. And Eddie and Nketiah, who you might as well have put Eddie Murphy on left wing, and he could have told a joke to the right back. He might have got him to fall over. I would rather see Axel Foley out of Beverly Hills Cop. I would rather see Norbit. I would rather see Akeem out of Coming to America than see Eddie Nketiah on the left wing. Look at Benitez. The man's all smiles. Don't worry, lads. It's Everton. Look, they're throwing shirts away. They're smiling. They're chilling. Santa Claus settings, people. Santa Claus FC handing out gifts. I don't even feel surprised. I don't feel surprised. Can keep sitting there, mate. People can keep telling me this guy's good enough. Trust the process. He needs strikers. He needs wingers. How many managers go to a club and get a goalkeeper, a whole back four, a whole midfield, a whole front line? Hardly any managers. Damari Gray cost 1.7 million. He looked better than every one of our attacking players tonight. Said it this morning, people, that picture was scaring me. Absolute bottle jobs. Absolute bottle jobs, a lot of them. Soft team, mate. Absolute soft team of bottle jobs. Embarrassing. Kevin, it's the player. Xhaka is back. Can somebody explain them substitutions? That was sabotage. That was sabotage from Arteta. He sabotaged the game with his changes. The subs were wild. He's got to go. Not reactionary. Not emotion. The manager has got to leave the football club. He lost us that game with them crazy substitutions. Tierney's playing well, set up a goal, you drag him off for Nuno. Nuno comes on, switches off, they score. You leave Xhaka on, he backs out of a challenge. That leads to a goal. You bring Aubameyang on for 6 minutes and he misses an absolute sitter. And then you bring on Eddie Nketiah left wing and he misses from 2 yards out. We're so washed, it's unbelievable. I'm telling you now, people, you could put Lewandowski up front. He ain't doing nothing in this team. We're dreadful. The mentality is sabotage. We're ruining every decent, experienced player that we've got. They're not all bad players. You can't tell me Aubameyang, Partey, Pepe, all of these players are just whack. The manager's destroying them. The style of football, they're suffocating in the system. There's no other excuse. I've sent the link out, people, for Fran and Laurie. I haven't heard back yet, so I'll let you know if they're coming on. I'm going to stay on for a little bit. I did speak to them earlier, said they were going to try and come on. There's no excuse. Listen, there's better managers than him. You can't just keep him there because, we're afraid of replacing him. You got to get rid of him. Move like a big club. Move like a big club and get him out. 2 years he's been at the club. He's spent 240 million. We're no better than the day he walked in. We're no better than the day he walked in the football club. Yet we've spent $250 million. I feel sorry for the Arsenal fans. Imagine travelling to Liverpool on a Monday night in the rain to watch that load of rubbish. These man here, bro. I'm telling you now. That ain't Arsenal to me. I don't know who that is. That ain't Arsenal to me. Loz said Eddie Nketiah at left wing has to be the most head-scratching decision ever. It makes absolutely no sense when you have Pepe on the bench. The brother bought on Eddie Nketiah when he had Aubameyang and Pepe on the bench. Like, is that not sabotage? They need to go and see if he's wearing an Everton shirt underneath that Mikel Arteta. I'm telling you, Laurie's in the building. Yo.
I don't know what to make of that, man. I mean, last time I was on here on your show, we were. Are we getting echoes again? Gosh.
Oh yeah, no apologies. I've got something on. Let me tell. It's
Okay.
me. It should be better now. Hopefully.
Okay.
Can you still hear echo?
No, no.
Yeah. It should be all right now. Yeah, go on,
Yeah,
Lou.
last time I was on here, we was having a disagreement. I wouldn't say argument about you
Yeah.
were saying that Arsenal were poor, and I was saying actually I didn't think we were that poor. It was just a
Mm,
case of United took their chances and we didn't.
yeah.
But tonight, I've heard a little bit what you were saying there. I hope that's a brandy and coke, by the way, you got there. Because boy,
Yo, yo,
but
bro.
today we were awful, man. You know what I mean? We were awful, and let's face it, man. Everton deserved that because
They did.
those two offsides were very marginal, and I
Mm,
thought that they pretty much controlled the game. Um, and we were disappointing, man. And yet, still, for
should
all
have.
of that, we still could have come out of there with a point.
Yeah.
We had two golden opportunities right at the end there. Eddie and Ketia missed a
And then
sitter,
Aubameyang.
let's be honest. And then Aubameyang, man. I mean, what is going on with that guy? I was actually complaining that he was dropped. I didn't think he should have been dropped today. I think the manager should have stuck by him, but maybe he looked like the manager was right in that regard because he's just so far off it, man. I mean,
I
it
mean,
wasn't. Would you say it was a difficult chance? It was at an angle, wasn't it?
he should have at least hit the
Hit the
target.
target. Yeah,
Should have hit the target.
it wasn't. It wasn't a sitter, but even so, I was disappointed. A guy of his quality should really be, like you said, at least hitting the target from there. It's just that you know, what I mean, the next minute the whistle goes, and you think, well, you know, he's going to be the one that gets the blame. But
Laura, you know what, Laura? I just wanted to ask you a couple of things because I don't know if you heard me just then. I'm fuming with the manager
yeah,
now.
not for the first time.
Not for the first time. I mean, I got a couple of things just to ask you. Tierney is playing well. He set up the goal. You take him off for Nuno. Nuno switches off for Richarlison's goal. Granit Xhaka is booked. He's been out for 2 months. He backs out of the challenge with Andre Gomez because he knows he's going to get a second yellow.
Yeah.
Gomez gives it to Gray and Gray scores. And then Martinelli comes off and you bring on Eddie instead of Aubameyang or Pepe.
What's Pepe done? I mean, somebody somewhere will be able to enlighten us. Maybe Pepe has done something really egregious to the manager or to us or whatever. I mean, he's getting treated really disgustingly right now, man. You're telling me that this guy can't get no minutes in this team, and we're not creating anything. And when we do create things, they're not going in. You're telling me that Pepe can't get 5 minutes in this team. When was the last time he even kicked a ball for Arsenal?
It's crazy.
And you got Eddie, who's basically not turned his finger up at Arsenal, but he's basically said, look, man, I'm off. I don't want to be here no more. And that's his right. I've got no problem with him doing it. But that being said, he shouldn't be playing in games like this, man. You know what I mean? Because it's not like you can look forward, is it?
No.
And I'm sorry, but Eddie's not that good where you can say, well, we know he's going, but you know what I mean? We need to every ounce of him before he goes. It's not like he's that good.
Eddie's
because
washed.
you saw tonight, man. I mean, everyone's criticizing Aubameyang and saying, "I'll get him out," blah blah blah. But for number one, the service to Lacazette was poor. I keep saying to people, right? It doesn't really matter who you interchange with, whether it's Martinelli, who didn't really look effective up front,
Yeah.
Lacazette or Aubameyang or Eddie. You know what I mean? We're not set up to enable these guys in the right way.
It's
Very
true,
poor, and I think let's be honest, man, Everton deserved that win because the two offside goals were very marginal. You're talking about like a toenail or whatever. So, and the winning goal by Demarai Gray was outstanding.
Great goal.
You can't. I mean, some people were trying to blame Tomiyasu and Ben White. I'm not so sure. They did their best to try and close him down. It was just executed with perfection. I don't know what Fran thinks. He doesn't look too happy.
Fran, before you jump in and give us your opinion, I mean, for me, I'm sorry, people, but this manager is not it. I'm sorry. Rafa spent 1.7 million in the summer. Yeah. And Demarai Gray tonight looked better than any of our attacking £50 million players. This manager spent more than any manager in the Premier League, and we are dreadful. I was half asleep in the first half. Like, Fran, talk to me about that performance.
I mean, firstly, are you surprised?
Probably not.
Fully honestly.
Probably not, but I kind of am at the same time. They just always baffle me somehow.
Shall I tell you why I'm a bit surprised, Fran? Because let's be honest, man, Everton are there for the taking it. They have not played well this season. And we rock up. We're supposed to get at least a point tonight.
Listen, mentality of this club is pure weakness. So when you go to a football club who are on the ropes, they have to perform, they have emergency meeting, they sack their director of football, they can't hit a barn door, you need to turn up with the right mindset. We do not have that in our team club. We don't have the right mindset. So you're going to get ran over with desire and determination. And that's what won that game. Because it's no targets. Oh, we're doing a model. Oh, we'll sign kids. Oh, it's okay. It ain't okay. And if you put that mentality through a football club, through a business, through your family, through your life, the end result will be the same. The man who works harder will overrun you. And that's what happened tonight. They're weak. They're weak. And the manager's weak. And that's why the team is weak. I could go ham, but
I agree. Fran, I know. I could see it in Fran's face.
Listen.
Go on.
You just need to control the emotions, obviously.
Yeah, you have to, really.
But it was just desire. Damari Gray, 1.5 million. Everyone's saying, nah, we wouldn't take him. What? I'd take him at a heartbeat from desire. Desire. I've got Partey and Xhaka in the middle of the park. To me, to you. What? And you know what? If it wasn't offside, it would be 4. It could have been even more. You've got one man up top, Richarlison, who I said to the game, doesn't really cause a lot of problems for centre-halves. What? The guy's running ragged. The guy's running the centre-halves ragged. And you know what? In spells, we did okay. We did okay in spells. But we're supposed to be on this trajectory to wherever we want to be. And I told you, the 10 games was a limp and it pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. That's what it did. It pulled the wool over everybody's eyes. Study the game and study why we are the way we are. Don't look one game and say, oh, he's okay and he's okay. They're not good enough because, one, there's the reasons. Either the manager is asking these players to do things that they can't do, or is asking them to do stupid things, or they're not good enough. One or the other.
To be fair to Arteta, I'm going to say this because it is worthy to note. Just before Everton scored the winner, Odegaard had a fantastic chance. He deliberated too long and they blocked his shot, right? He was through on goal. He had Eddie, sitter, missed it. Unforgivable miss. And then right at the end there, Aubameyang, he should have done better with that. So in spite of all that, that's why I say Everton were there for the taking tonight, because you can see that they're a team that's lacking in confidence. Like, there were times today where they had some good approach play, but the final ball let them down.
The thing is, Laurie, you know,
they were there for the taking. We just couldn't take it
because we're weak. We're weak. You know, I don't even know, but boxing, the man's on the ropes, the man's weak. You know he's going to try and put a little bit of fight. You don't finish him off, he might get through the next round, and you might be on your backside the round after because he's got something back. That's football. You've got to go in there, high press. They're weak. Fans are going to walk out after 27 minutes. Managers going to get the sack. Director of football is going to get the sack. They got no funds to get no one in. They've got no Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Mina's running around on one leg. Get in their face.
That's what I'm saying. They were there for the taking, bro.
But that's because the manager doesn't expect or demand that level. People talk about Conte. People talk about these players. You watch these Spurs players. They'll be in people's faces. They'll make it nasty for you. Doesn't matter if they're good enough or not, because that's what the manager does. Sean Dyche's Burnley. They're terrible, but they're a replica of Sean Dyche. I played against Sean Dyche. Horrible man. And his players are horrible players, but you don't want to play against them. We all want to be nice and pretty and all that and all that stuff. No. And why Eddie Nketiah is playing in front of Pepe, and you know I'm not even a Pepe fan, I have no idea.
Listen, for me, Arteta, you can't make excuses for him. You know, he's dressed it up in a PR way that, Project Youth, so give me more time because I bought a bunch of young players. Nobody put a gun to his head and said, listen, every player you sign's got to be young. He could have bought established quality, but he didn't want to, because to me, it looks like he can't improve established players. He can't manage them. He's not handling Partey, not handling Aubameyang. Anyone who says something back to him, they get shipped out on loan. This team is weak.
What do you think, guys? What do you think the issue is with Pepe then? He's not even getting any minutes.
He's not having him.
There's clearly something's happened there, isn't it? And if so, it's incumbent upon the manager to let the fans know, because everyone's scratching their head. Even people like Fran, who on the record is saying they're not having Pepe. You still wonder, he's still a quality player. So for him not to get any minutes, when was the last time he even kicked a ball for Arsenal?
It's been a few games.
This miss from Eddie Nketiah.
I'm just watching. Saka, what a ball.
It's unforgivable as a professional footballer. You don't miss from a yard out.
I don't know about you two, but I wasn't happy about Aubameyang being dropped. I thought that was knee jerk.
I mean, that's interesting. What do you think? What do people in the chat think? Because the people have been calling for it, and I understood why he did it. I thought we was going to link, and then Saka and Martinelli would be the ones that would go into the area where Ødegaard and Lacazette vacated. Third man run, up back and through.
The thing is though, Laurie, I think he does have a right to drop Aubameyang because
and replace him with who though?
Listen, he went with Lacazette and it didn't work.
Listen, I'm Team Lacazette, you know, bro. You know me. What did Lacazette do to justify saying?
I don't know. But what I'm saying, Laurie, is I think then you're just saying to Aubameyang, well, you can keep playing bad and I won't drop you.
No, it's not so much that, Curtis. It's backing, it's showing faith in your top player, supposed top player. It's you saying to the guy, well, listen, everyone out there is calling for you to be dropped, but you know what? I'm the manager and I'm backing you. Go out there and do it for me and for you and for the team. Listen, I heard something that was very interesting over the weekend. Harry Kane, as we all know, Tottenham's similar to Aubameyang, top goal scorer, talisman, captain. I don't think he's captain actually, but anyway, senior player. He's got one goal all season. Actually, Aubameyang's outperforming him in terms of goals. Yeah. Now there was talk about him being dropped. Do you know what Conte said? And don't forget, Conte's just rocked up at Tottenham. He said, "I cannot imagine a team without Harry Kane in it." That is the kind of backing I wanted to see Arteta give Aubameyang. To me, he's kind of bowed to the outside pressure. I don't respect that, because and I know, okay, people are going to say last season he didn't do it, but then we all know he had problems, both with his personal health and COVID and stuff like that, and he had personal issues with his mum or whatever, not well. But anyway, he's not playing well. Everybody can see that. But I'm saying, like, just because all the fans and pundits are saying drop him, you don't have to fall into that. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that, bro. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like you said, you replace him with Lacazette, who did absolutely nothing today of note. And like I said, I like Lacazette a lot. So could it be then that the problem is the service to the strikers?
Do you know what? Just before Frank comes in, I just want to say, I think the difference is when you're comparing Aubameyang to Kane, Kane got 25 goals last year. So they're still going to go, he's out of form, but Conte's only been here 6 weeks. So he's going to persevere with him. Aubameyang got 10 goals last year. And even today, I look at Aubameyang and I think, okay, maybe you shouldn't have got dropped today. The best thing for Aubameyang to do, come on and finish that chance at the end of the game. Slot in the corner, equalise and say, now what? You know what I mean? Now you've got to start me on Saturday. But he's come on, he's missed, he's gone, he's put his arms up and people are going, well, that's why you got dropped. So I get what you're saying because I'm Team Aubameyang as well.
Yeah,
And
I know.
I don't think the alternative is much better because we don't create chances anyway, really.
Yeah.
But I just think we've got a
So if
bigger
the alternative
problem.
is no better, then you stick with him because he's your captain.
Bro, I think the manager's a bigger problem than the striker, to be honest. I think you need a new manager.
You got Eddie who missed that chance. I mean, I know Aubameyang's missed a couple like that, but my point is, it's not like even let's be honest, even Martinelli. He did a lot of running around today, but a couple of times when he had chances, he didn't look like he was going to score, did he?
Martinelli,
anyway,
no, not really, no. Fran, what's your opinion on the Aubameyang?
For Kane, the thing is with Kane does so much more than Aubameyang when none of them score.
So what's he done?
That's why Kane plays. I think he links up play more. He's more of a leader. I think the players look at Kane more as a leader than the Arsenal players probably look at Aubameyang. Their personality is very different. So I think I understand comparing the two because they're both strikers, but they're very, very different strikers, different personnel, different leaders, different personalities. So I think that's probably where Spurs' argument would be. Well, there's a difference with that. The chance that he's got, yes, he's just come on. He didn't even look like he didn't even think he was going to score. He looked like, I don't really want this chance. Biggest concern for me was, and I clocked it straight away. In the warm-up, Aubameyang had a big smile on his face before the game. And instantly just thought with me, why would a player who is captain, who has been dropped, be smiling in a warm-up? Some people would say,
"Can I just answer that quickly? Can I just?"
Because I can't get my head around that.
We've got to be fair to the guy because you know as well as I do, right? If Aubameyang would have been sulking in that warm-up, what would the narrative have been? Oh, look at him. He's only thinking about himself. He's been shit. Now he's been dropped. He's sulking. He don't want to be there. Get him out. You know that's what the man's just trying to be himself because that's his natural demeanor, disposition is to be smiley and happy. So he's trying to engage with the team. That's how I read that. If he starts sulking and looking like, I'm not you, not Curtis, but the naysayers, the haters out there, look at him. He didn't even want to warm up. Look, he don't want to be there. Get him out. That's what the narrative would have been.
I get it, but
so he can't win either way. If he smiles, he's happy to be dropped. If
for me, I think it's more. He just
he was happy.
Come on and bang the chance in.
I think he was happy that the pressure was off him.
Well,
that's my opinion.
I don't think so because there's always going to be pressure on him.
I think he was happy that the pressure was on him. He didn't have to start because I've never seen a person get dropped and be smiling in the warm up in all my time. Because I tell you what, I wouldn't be smiling. I'd be kicking off, and I did kick off. But I don't know. There's just little things that I pick up. Now this is bigger than Aubameyang. This is bigger than a Partey who can't pass water. This is bigger than Xhaka coming in. This is bigger than Ben White being a £50 million defender who can't defend and at the moment can't pass. This is bigger than this. We have an issue.
Partey improved a lot in the second half, though.
Yeah, he did. I thought we were better. Second half.
Second half, yeah.
I thought we were better as a team second half. But we're playing, again, like you say, a team who is struggling, who have not been great. Is that the stat? Where are we? What are our standards? If our standards are to accept mediocre, then, we're done all right. But doing all right, doing okay, don't work. Doesn't work. And people will come out and say, oh, well, now you're saying Arteta out. No, we're not saying Arteta out. I'm not.
Oh, I am.
Well, Curtis is.
Yeah, I'm not holding. I'm done.
I'm just saying, because it's only fair when he was in, I gave him 10 games, said he's doing his job, whatever. Just not convinced. I don't think it's going to end the way that Arsenal fans and Arteta fans think it's going to end. I don't think it's going to end that way. But I'm not going to be one to say, oh, I told you so and all this stuff. I'm just going to say my piece and let the universe do its thing. But
I mean, I had this picture on earlier, Fran and Laurie. I'm sure you've seen it. But
yeah, I've seen it.
They haven't won since October. They've lost 6 out of 8. and Santa Claus FC rolls up into town handing out gifts. Do you know? Do you know what I mean? What is this, man? Like, the standards are so low, it's unbelievable. I get what you're saying, like, yeah, Partey was better second half, but what was the standard in the first? Like, better than what? We paid 45 million for him to dominate these games.
Yeah,
he ain't
but
dominating these games.
To be fair, Curtis, in that first half, both teams were not very good, really. There was a distinct lack of quality running all through that pitch in the first half. It looked like two teams who were struggling to get to grips with the occasion and the game. They were both struggling. Maybe it was the conditions. I don't know. I know don't like when I say.
Hey, Ty, stop.
Get off. No more conditions, mate, with you, mate.
No, but it was pissing.
No, he's got 5 minutes.
Get rid of him.
He's getting a sin bin for that.
No, I'm just trying to find some kind of.
Oh,
no.
For the lack of quality.
Sin bin for that.
Would you agree though that the first half was dreadful from pretty much both teams?
Yeah, but
I thought Everton were better. I thought Everton were better than.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
300 million. Theirs costs about 100 million.
But the quality wasn't great, was it?
But
what do you expect?
If you look at the actual stats of the game, we actually measure up quite favourably.
Listen, you know, me and Curtis are not stats people.
Don't worry. The only stats are them goal stats. You know? Laurie, you're a boxing fan. It don't matter how many punches you threw, mate. It's the ones that land on the man's chin. You know what I mean?
Oh, mate.
Listen, I'm surprised to learn that we had 64% possession to their 36. That's like almost 2-1.
Yeah, that is a surprise.
Greater. And the shots on target, there was only a couple in difference. So,
I mean, Fran, I don't know if you saw, like Xhaka on a yellow card. Andre Gomez runs past him. Anyone else clatters him, yellow card, you don't score. Xhaka's thinking, I'm going to get booked again, sent off. So he leaves him, gives it to Damari Gray, puts it in the top corner. Xhaka's been out for 2 months. He's on a yellow card. Why are you not taking him off?
Yeah.
Listen, you know he backed out because straight away he's thinking, I can't get sent off here because everyone will know that I'm going to throw a shocker in. Arsenal fans are waiting for me to get sent off. Yeah. So he can't really go in there. You know, he's had to use his experience. For me, the next one is Ben White. Ben White needs to keep showing him one way. Ben White does not show him one way. He allows him to open his body out and give it to Damari Gray. Ben White's the issue on that for me. Shows him the wrong way. In fact, he doesn't even show him anyway. Just lets him do what he wants.
Did you see when Richarlison got the ball and like barged Ben White off and Ben White just ran off? And I said, what am I seeing here? This guy looks like he's made in Chelsea or Towie or something.
The problem that you've got with him,
Ben White, you know.
The problem you've got with him is he's got nice tattoos, he's got nice hair and all that stuff, right?
Here we go.
But if you brought for 50 million, and we know you're not the greatest defender, but you're very good on the ball, why am I seeing Ødegaard and Partey having to point and tell you where to pass the ball and also telling you to speed up to move the ball quicker if you're supposed to be such a great ball playing player? And the reason it's slow is because at the back, they don't pass the ball with any conviction. It's slow. You can play against a team of vets if you don't move the ball right. And then, Charlison is tinny. I could snap Richarlison, and he is bullying Ben White. He's bullying him. I told you, man, the soft. They need army training, the soft.
That favela thing, man. Man said, listen, this little Towie with the tattoos, mate, he ain't doing nothing to me.
From Brighton.
I think it's fair to say, though, that Richarlison is a good player. I call him Neymar light because he's got the same characteristics as Neymar. Not quite as good as Neymar, but he's from that same cheating school, isn't it? But,
he's got that spirit, ain't he, man? You know what I mean?
He's got spirits. He's got spirit. He's got fight. He's got spirit. He wants to win. That's what we don't have. And you know what? We've got rid of the players who had the personality who want to win because they're the ones that will undermine the manager, and the manager don't want them around because he wants everyone to stay in line. Don't get it twisted. Correct. We've been in the game long enough. We know that's the problem. The winners, if you want to be a dictator, you will find it very, very hard to manage and coach winning mentalities because they will question things that you do. If you don't want winners and you want to run the ship and you want everyone to be shush, you're going to have a bunch of weak-minded people. That's a fact. And that's what we've got at this football club. He should want players to question him. He should want players to be banging on his door and saying, why have I been dropped? Why is this? Why that? But he wants to run a ship of weak people who nobody challenges him. And that's the problem with this. And you can see it from a mile off. I've had the same managers. I've had managers. And you know when I've had managers like that, I bullied his ass. And he got sacked.
Do you know what? I just wanted to show you this, Laurie, because, you know what I mean? Thomas Partey lost more duels than any other Arsenal player against Everton. And that's our powerhouse.
I thought you said you're not into stats.
Well, you wanted stats, so I'll give you stats.
Oh, you're giving me the stats when it suits you. Okay. Right. So what about this one then?
Go on, give me some. Give me some
Our pass
stats.
accuracy, our pass number, our possession were all greater than Everton's today.
All right, what did that do for us?
Nothing, ultimately.
Hey, you two, with your XGV and all this modern day nonsense, get out, man. Let's get to real basics, hardcore stuff. Did we win? No. Did we work hard? No. Did we have any quality? No. We lost the game.
Yeah, but you
yes.
know what, Brian? What I'm saying is, for all the things that you said, and I do agree with pretty much all you say there about the mentality of this team. We had 3 definitive chances to even that game up, maybe even win it, and we fluffed them. Damari Gray, that was a worldie. We didn't have anyone on the pitch tonight that was even close to doing anything like that. Although I have to say that Odegaard took his goal very well.
Yeah.
But time and time and again, we broke the lines. We had possession. We had opportunities to shoot. We didn't take them. Overplay, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And we didn't maximize, man. Like I said, Everton were there for the taking tonight, and we didn't take it.
Yeah, fully agree. Can't disagree, Laurie. I think they were there for the taking, 100%. But we just look poor. We look poor in front of goal. And if you don't finish your chances, ultimately, it's obviously you're never going to win a game. But they were there for the taking. They were there for the take. As weak as we were, as bad as we were, as soft, as not moving the ball fast, etc., they were still there to be beaten today. And they probably should have, because if you get that second goal, that completely takes the wind out and everything out of the stadium.
Yeah.
And the game just goes.
As far as to say, I don't know what you guys think. I think that the last time we played well was when we beat Leicester away. The Watford game was scratchy. Yeah. Liverpool, we got smashed. Newcastle was, we won, but we weren't that great. Man United, we didn't play well. And now tonight, we've lost.
I mean, the thing is, as Arsenal fans now, Arteta's been there 2 years. He spent £240 million, nearly £250 million. I don't think we're wrong to expect to see a decent standard of football on the pitch. He took over a team that had finished 5th the year before, and we've finished 8th twice, and we are dreadful to watch.
To be fair, Everton has spent £500 million. That's why their fans are walking out tonight, some of them.
But the thing is, we can't compare ourselves. We can't compare ourselves to Everton. They're nowhere near as big as us. They don't touch Champions League. They don't. We
touched Champions League for God knows how long.
But you know what I mean? If you've spent 250 million in 2 years, you expect that gap to have got closer. And I feel like we're miles away from that top 4 right now.
Yeah, we are. I mean, I'm looking at the table. We're currently 7th, but we're only 2 points ahead of Wolves. Brighton played the same amount of games. I mean, listen, we got Southampton on Saturday. Now that should be light work. Should be. Should be. But we all know how this team runs. Everton tonight was supposed to be there for the taking. We didn't take it, man. If we don't beat Southampton, man, I think the problems are starting to set in. And like I said, somebody out there watching this show, tell me why Pepe can't get no minutes. When was the last time? I can't remember the last time Pepe kicked a ball in anger. So there's got to be something going on there. Got to be. Because he's bringing on Eddie when Eddie's already said, basically, I want to leave the club. Then there's something quite not right.
What's your opinion on the manager? Because a lot of people in the comments saying, ask Laurie about Arteta. Like,
You'll never see me capping for Arteta. I always try to be fair when it comes to managers. When he's done well, I've said, look, you know what? I'll give him his flowers. Tonight, there was a lot of things wrong. And like I said, we haven't played well for a few games now, and it's kind of worrying, to be honest. It is. It's kind of worrying. If we don't beat Southampton on Saturday, then it is worrying. It's kind of got into that I am worried category.
You're not worried now?
Listen, man. There's no European football this year. We finished 8th the last 2 years. I want to see a tangible improvement. I want us to see us at least get one of the Europa spots, if not the Champions League. Like Curtis, you said, you spent quarter of a billion. I want to see tangible improvement.
I don't think we're seeing it at the moment.
No.
Yeah, I mean, listen, but both of you, just give me your closing thoughts before I round up people. Like, Frank, what do you make of the game? And obviously, Southampton at the weekend, it is a pretty good opportunity to bounce back, but is it just covering up the cracks, as you say? Polyfiller settings, mate. I said it in the 10-game run. But you see, the thing is, when you're on a good run and you are negative, people think you're just being negative for the sake of it, and you're trying to highlight the issues that are going to come, and the issues are now showing. Now, Liverpool, you ain't getting nothing out of Liverpool. You're getting spanked. Man United, a dire Man United team. You should have got something out of it. If we're supposed to be on the right direction and we're supposed to be progressing, a terrible Man United team we should have been getting something about, and a terrible Everton team, one of the worst Everton teams I've seen, injury after injury for seasons, and a game could have been a lot worse. I just think it's papering over the crack. We'll win against Southampton. You might get a draw, West Ham. You might nick a point here. You might nick a point there, and then everyone will say, "Well, it was Liverpool and Man United," and then they'll do all right, and then they'll go on another run. But I think people are just deluded. I don't think people watch the games properly. And can see what is actually happening, because we are not going forward. Don't let the results and little runs of games fool you into think that we are moving forward. And we'll see at the end of the season where we are. We'll see. Laurie?
Yeah, you know what? I pretty much agree with Fran on that. Looking forward to hear what you got to say in the Talkish Cheap Show tomorrow. That should be interesting. But yeah, I mean, listen. Southampton on Saturday, we can't afford to take them lightly, because I'm looking at their stats for the season. They've had quite a few draws. They've actually lost less games in the Premier League than we have. So if we're thinking, yeah, man, get over the disappointment by losing to Everton, by slapping up Southampton, it's probably not as straightforward as that. They will come with a game plan. They do have a couple good players in their team. So, but it is a game that we need to win. As for tonight, I'm disappointed, man. I mean, I keep saying it, but tonight, Everton were there for the taking, a bit like Man United was, and we didn't take it. So, yeah.
I mean, I can't believe Saeed's paid money to jump in. It's probably worth every penny for him, innit?
Well, he's got bragging rights.
Yo, Saeed, listen, he's trying it, mate. He's trying it.
You know what? I don't blame him, because if Rose,
you don't blame him. You would do the same
thing. Yeah, I'd do the same. Big up.
Somebody said in the AFTV, in the AFTV studio the other day, we forgive Saeed because everything he does is with a smile on his face. So
it's not malicious. Yeah, it's just banter. It's just banter.
And at the end of the day, he, like I said, he's got bragging rights over us at the moment, isn't he? So
I mean, just before we get out of here, 60 feet in 15 Premier League games. I mean, we're not even halfway through. We've already lost 6.
Yeah, I know, man.
It's not good.
It's interesting. All I need to say is interested.
Yeah, I think we'll leave it there.
The thing that I find myself asking myself, and I'm still not really. Are we seeing any tangible improvement?
Nah, not at all.
I don't think so.
Not at all.
I don't.
It's almost like you take a couple of steps forward with that run we had, and then you go and take a few more backwards. See, the thing is, Laura, me and Kurt was on about earlier this morning. How was it this morning or yesterday? I can't remember, Kurt. How when we played the teams that we've played, they were all terrible. Like
Three of them have changed their manager. The other teams will start to get form. So when we play them again, they're going to be very, very different teams to what they were then. Not necessarily say we're not going to win, but it's going to be very, very different games. So if we then start to go, because Christmas and January is probably the most important part of the season. If we lose form or don't pick up points over the next 6 weeks, then when you go into the next part of the season, the final third, all of a sudden the season looks doomed. Because these teams have picked up form. These new managers have got a bounce. Villa, Norwich, if they do, Newcastle won, or whoever it may be. All of a sudden, the momentum can't be turned. And then what's the mindset of these players? Because I'll always go back to, I don't think we have winners in this team. And that's the biggest concern for me. Because winners can pull themselves out of a hole. If you've not got that mentality, you just get sunk. So I'm not sure whether there's winners in this camp.
I just want to ask you quickly. I know Curtis is keen to go. I just want to ask you quickly because we had the FA Cup draw today, and I know that you two are Notts, man, certified Notts bad man. So, what do you think about that FA Cup game, man?
I did the Forest game on Saturday, and if we don't beat them, then I'll straight go to Arteta's yard because they are horrific. They are horrific. You agree with me
that the FA Cup this year is a big thing for us with no European football, and it's not like we're finish in the top 4 or anything like that. I don't think so anyway. So to me, the FA Cup is something that we need to target. So yeah, we need to do well in it. And that first game against Forest, what are they saying at the moment?
Oh, they're terrible. They beat Peterborough at the weekend, but I mean, listen, AFTV could beat Peterborough at the moment. Don't get it twisted.
They sacked Chris Hughton earlier this season, didn't
they? Yeah, and they got Cooper in, who was at Swansea, got to the playoffs. Okay. And they're still not great. They've got the odd good player. They're not very good at home, and they beat Peterborough, who are so bad away from home. But yeah, even if we played a second string, they should win.
Forest man, they will turn out.
Yeah, they'll be up for it.
They'll be up for it,
I'm going to shoot off, guys. Big up to both of you for coming on. Listen, go and subscribe to Fran FFTV. Subscribe to AFTV. 3,000 people in here. I didn't even realize.
Wow, big numbers. Big shout out to the community.
Yeah, big up, man.
Big up. Fran, we got to get you on the Talk is Cheap show, man.
Tell me when you're ready, man. I'll just get in the whip. Woof, I'm down.
Right. Thanks for
whenever just give me the call and I'm there.
Right, okay. We'll definitely hook up in the next couple of weeks. Definitely.
Yeah, anytime, mate. Anytime, get me there. No problem.
Yeah, man. Big up to Fran, big up to Laurie. Appreciate you both coming on, man.
Yeah, big shout out. Big love. Yeah, see you later, everybody.
Thanks for having me, man. Respect.
Yeah, man. Nice man. Bless, man. Bless. Yes, big up to them two people. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out and subscribe. I mean, you know what time it is, man. Arsenal therapy tomorrow. Book the afternoon off. It ain't going to be pretty, people. I'll tell you that much. Big up to everyone for the comments and super chats. Apologies if I missed some, man. There was about 4,500 people in the comments at one stage. Did I miss any of the recent ones? I think I saw them ones. Yeah, listen, big up to all of you. Disgraceful performance, man. The manager, they're not going to get rid of him, but they should. I'll see you all tomorrow, people. Arsenal therapy. Bless.